I've started now. Let's see. Okay, it shows.
Yeah.
Is it showing? Okay, good. All right. Should I switch? Are you down to start discussing now?
Yeah.
Come closer.
अरे ये हाईलाइट क्यों लगेंगे इसमें? इतना गंदा है.
We don't swear, please, and come close. What's up, guys? We have started. We are doing the stream today, and
Fuck, I look like a mess.
it's okay. Let me update you guys on what we have built so far. So VidPalette, the back end of VidPalette is almost like coding wise is done. As you can see Arya right here, actually you can't see. You're basically at the end of code work, and I just have to push this now, and I have to check manually if a few things are in place, and the back end is done. It's still messy, but what the back looks maxing. What the back end will do is it's a structured, it's not very structured, but we can call certain features of the back end through the front end, so it's not one thing together, and it's done through APIs. So we have that whole system set up now, which means we can start building our front end. But before we start building our front end, what the both of us thought we should do is we should discuss the journey of a customer. So when a client, a user logs onto VidPalette, signs into their account and wants to work, what are the things that they want to do? So the maximum amount of time, what feature will they spend on, what they would want to see as soon as they open up, what are the different options that we should show them. There are 20 options. Out of the 20, which 5 they should see first, which 5 should be on the side, which 5 should be on top. All of that we want to discuss now. Okay. Before this, I was doing a rough sketch. I want to show this to Arya as well. But while doing this sketch, I realized that this looks very similar to. Okay, let me change this. Looks very similar to. These are our channel analytics, but the YouTube Studio dashboard. So this, and like I was thinking, if a customer is, why would a YouTube person log on to YouTube Studio? They want to upload their video and they want to add a title, they want to add a description, they want to add subtitles in different languages, etc. And plus, as soon as you open, so the maximum amount of time someone would log on to YouTube Studio, they would spend on uploading. But the first thing that YouTube Studio shows you is the revenue numbers, the view count, the subscriber growth, 1 of 10. So it ranks your last 10 videos and which one performed the best, the latest one, which position it's on. So all of that. Even though most of their time is not going to be spent looking at that view, but it's a good view to look at, then they can go into settings and they can upload. So the work that they're doing versus what they're shown first are two different things. And I think that is, we can draw parallels there. What do you think? Or did you have any other idea? How do you want to start how do you want to approach this?
My first question was, I'm again going from a perspective of if it's going to be more like an agentic system. I really feel it, rather than being a dashboard, the first thing, can we include like a agent interaction directly? So I was thinking, can we include either a chatbot or a chat sort of feature in the middle, where it just shows them the options on what the client wants to see that time, and on the side panels like you have shown under the logo
Example,
section.
can you elaborate on that first?
Yeah, wait, rather than example, I'll show you
Okay.
a very good demo there.
Okay.
Um,
Till then, I wanted to discuss a feature with you. Obviously, we can't add this just now, but
Yeah,
whenever,
go
hmm?
go
Can I
ahead.
speak? Okay. Whenever, whenever someone, a founder or whoever is using Bitpalette, whenever they want to ideate,
Mm.
they want to look at industry trends. They want to look at, for their own understanding,
Mm.
industry trends, what their competitors are doing.
Mm.
If I want to do something like that, I would probably go on to Claude and talk to Claude, ask it to source some stuff from the internet, share my ideas. If it gives me ideas and I think something in my head sounds better than what it's telling me, I tell it, I go against Claude's word. Basically, you get the point.
Mm.
If we have a chatbot LLM direct conversation functionality built into Bitpalette, and it's enhanced in a few things, it's enhanced with the scrapers that we have built in, so it knows a lot about, it already knows a lot about the competitors, it already knows a lot about the industry that the client is working in, so on. Whatever we already extract, the data that we already extract, we use that to enhance the functionality of this chatbot. And whatever conversation the founder or the spokesperson has with this chatbot, it's stored and it's used as additional context, or it can be used as the next video, like context for the upcoming videos.
Yeah, so that will obviously be a very, because that's a very easy metric to collect for us. So I think that would be an ideal feature that we can add, and it's something that is not very hard for us to add.
It is, but it's not very
no,
hard
it's
to
not
solve.
solve. So yeah, it's pretty easily doable.
Hmm. What do you think of something like this?
No, I don't think we should overwhelm anyone with the first metrics. I am
I
trying
don't
to.
think this is over. I think this is underwhelming. Not underwhelming, but this is like a dopamine hit. This is exactly what they want to see.
No, I can understand, but it shouldn't be the first thing you show.
Then what would you want to
I
show?
was thinking something along the lines what we have here, where you can have firstly on your left hand side you have all the toggles
Is
that you have.
that a public link? Can I open this one here? Or
Yeah,
no?
you can.
Can you tell me the
But
URL?
I don't know if you should show it there.
Oh, okay. Can you describe it?
Yeah, so it's essentially like the left side of the panel.
Can
If you want, you can show the picture.
This.
So this side of the panel should remain the same.
Okay. This is the design that I had in mind. This is metrics, and these are different buttons that they can press to do different things. And this is the menu bar, and this is like a search functionality. So, for example, I go here, there's a search thing. I go here, there's a search thing. I shouldn't have shown my emails. Go here, there's a search thing. I go here, there's a search thing. I go here, there's not a search thing. There's a type. There's a search thing on the right. So basically,
That is a mandatory.
Yeah.
We need to include a search bar. So I was thinking, if essentially, I like one idea of yours is that we should show some metrics of what the recent performance have been, but I don't think that should be a primary thing in the whole page.
Okay.
So what my vision with this was something very.
Do you want to draw on this one, show? Or do you want to draw on this one, show? I'll give it to you. Can you speak as you draw?
So I essentially wanted to still feel like a conversational AI rather than just a standard dashboard, because it takes away from what we're trying to create in terms of a conversation with our agent. Or
are we trying to create conversational AIs?
We are not trying to create conversational AI, but till the time we do not have access to someone. So till the time we cannot have, let's say, something like a Jarvis sitting in our web page or in your phone where you just start speaking to it and it tells you what is happening daily, conversational AI would be a very good start, is what I am seeing it. So what I want to do is the top section of this can be like an instant highlight of your current metric, so it feels a lot like your performance is already getting shown here. Alright,
Hmm.
just similar way how you have drawn it. I like that idea. That is good enough because it is also, it also highlights the, if let's say a video has gone viral and stuff, it is a dopamine hit that you look for. And everyone or most of the people who even open their any type of statistics or any type of metrics for the videos, the first thing they jump onto is their view count. The
Hmm.
first thing they jump onto is the numbers, because that is what gets you going. That's what makes
Easiest
you
to
feel good.
digest and
Essentially, it's
yeah.
the biggest validator for the product you're using. But we need to understand the next thing. If a person is trying to get his shit done and wants to just understand, I think if we create something like a AI chatbot function, something very similar to what ChatGPT has, that same similar type of UI for with pilot, I think would be the best way to go in terms of the client can already see his dashboard. But if he wants to solve any problem or understand anything about his current company, I think he can just drop in here, ask any question that he's after, gets that answer, gets the links that he's looking for, and can just direct from there. So it's just a conversation starter. This should be there. I completely agree, but I don't think it should be the whole page. So if I have to show here, what?
Can I give my thoughts on this? Let me give my thoughts on this.
Go
So
on.
when we are making a project on Canva, would you say Canva is something similar to what we are doing in terms of journey of the user? They have their projects that are made. They have,
Yes and no.
I mean, they're not an analytic tool, but
Yeah, but
you get what I mean,
I
right?
understand. No, it is.
The
It
output
is.
that Canva
Mhm.
gives is the same as the output that we are giving.
Yes, I agree with you
Uh,
on that. But
listen,
Raj,
listen.
hmm.
Canva doesn't have a chat thing as their main thing. Their main feature is the ability to create designs. Our main feature is not the ability to create videos. Actually, that it could be argued that our main thing is the ability to create videos, but our main thing is the ability to get engagement and to get a lot of eyeballs, get in front of a lot of people without any time spent by yourself. So that's why I, like you and I both agree, the metrics should be the first and foremost thing. But this entire space being taken up by a chatbot where the user may not necessarily talk to a chatbot much. If we are automating their content, they don't have the need to talk to a chatbot because it's being done without it. Everything else is being done without it.
I'm saying from purely.
Rather than this, can we have three options for them to do? This is what I had sketched out. Create a video with a prompt with the whole system, but they can create a video and if they like it, they can queue it. View all the scheduled videos. So the next three videos that are already scheduled, you can view them in this if you click here and here, or like order can be different, or these two can be there, or another thing that I just thought of when you were drawing it was we have all this, we have all this, we have this, and we have maybe like different buttons here, and on the bottom we have a text input bar like this. Um, no. Can I show it here? Let's go to what's something safe that I can open. Safari maybe. Yeah. Was it command caps lock? Yes. See, Claude, like it opens up on the bottom. It's not taking any space on top. Wait, I'm not sharing this view actually. Hold on. Was I sharing? Oh yes, I was sharing it. Just an update. Yeah. Command caps lock. Command caps lock. Yes. This is a good way, and if they actually click here and start typing, then it opens up a chat GPT like view where on the left they can see all their conversations and they can toggle switch etc. And if not, this just lives in a window like this. on the main
Yeah,
page.
I mean, we can. It just I don't want to push a client onto creating anything. Like I'm just thinking from a perspective of I don't want the client to jump onto creating a his own video from. I don't want him to jump
Why
onto
not?
the edit view. Like
Why do you not
I'm
want them to view the edits? That's what they would usually open
so
the
it
app for,
can be
right?
a small button. I'm trying to make it more like in terms of habituality. Ki nowadays, if I'm asking any query,
Do you see that?
yeah, I saw. Yeah. So nowadays, if I'm asking any query, the first way on how I go about it is I ask AI first on what I'm doing. Alright,
But
like I'm so used to.
are we a
One
guide
second.
to solve a problem, or are we a
But
tool
it,
to solve a
but
problem?
I'm saying it doesn't necessarily need to be a guide. It can purely be. I'm saying nowadays on how our habits is, we want to know how can stuff get done by not clicking tabs. We just ask ChatGPT ki, hey, what's happening with my this? Can you tell me about XYZ?
Hmm.
I feel that is a very convenient and a very like I'm using this at my work with the AI that we have. Trust me, once I start typing my queries in there, I do not feel like even clicking a button on my screen. I do not enjoy it. It's not a good experience that because I've become so habitual to just going on a chat screen. Hey, can I just
So
get my
this is
latest
coming
stats?
out of your habit at
It's
work.
not my habit, it's people. So at my work, luckily I am surrounded by someone who's my age and at the same time someone who's 60. The people who are 60 are also hooked on to not clicking
Can you
buttons.
show me without showing the screen? Can you show me your
No, I cannot.
view? You can't show.
It's
Can you draw it?
it is
It is like this.
it is very similar like this. And the reason for that is it is honestly it's become a habit for humans now that hey I don't want to click buttons. Can I just see my edit for the recent thing?
So
And
it's
it
your
bang just shows
company
up.
CRM. It's something that you use.
To ask any internal
Okay,
query or to
okay.
ask anything what is happening within
Okay.
the company or whatever.
Who is the main operations person? Is it this query solver, or is it you who's doing the work?
As in?
The I don't know how much I can reveal. Let me mute. Actually, I don't want to mute. I'll try to say it cryptically. But the work that you do, the fulfillment is being done by you, and this is a helper. Whereas in our case, the fulfillment is being done by this. We are just a supervisor. So when a supervisor is looking at a screen versus when a fulfiller is looking at a screen, the screen should be different. So if I'm doing fulfillment through this, if I'm only supervising what it's doing, if it's an agent and the agent is going and doing things for me, and all I need to know is what it's done, how successful it was, where it failed, and where it improved.
No, I am understanding what you're saying, but I'm not fully convinced because I feel that is a bit. I see it as a older way of doing something. I don't know why. I feel like it's something.
What, Charlie?
What the
Bro,
fuck are you
oh
doing,
my
bro?
god, what's up, bro?
I thought I saw your face, man. I was like, who?
I like the new look with the beard.
Oh, thanks, man. This is like everyone's told me to go for the beard look because I look too much like a kid. Oh, sorry. Were you recording stuff?
We were actually live streaming something.
Oh, sick.
But that's alright, yeah.
Is it all done? I'm not interrupting.
No,
anything?
we are still doing it. We were designing something and we thought we can share our thought process and we document. By the way, this is Charlie. We
Hey, man.
study.
Hey, man.
Arya.
Pardon?
Arya.
Arya? Nice to meet you, man.
What did
I've
we-
been seeing all
what
your content
accounts?
posts, man.
I mean, I've stopped doing
Pretty much.
yeah, I've stopped doing it more recently, but I'm gonna get back into it. Yeah.
No, I gotta get back. I gotta start making some content. I've gotta make. I want to make more. Well, not more. I want to start making like men's mental health like focused content about like because I've been like a super independent guy that like grew up and taught all myself shit of life. So there's plenty people out there who assume like me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let us get back into this.
Yeah. I'm gonna study anyway.
Sure. We might be a bit loud, so if
I don't care. Dude, I got
you've got that, okay.
whatever.
I apologize in advance if we make a lot of noise.
Alright.
No, that's just us. So, bro, see, I think if I'm like YouTube Studio, I'm not going to YouTube Studio and then taking advice from YouTube Studio to make my YouTube video. I have it made and I'm posting it on there to do my fulfillment.
I understand. I am treating this or trying to solve this problem in a way which is like.
So I'll ask you a
one
question
second. No,
actually. Before you answer, I want to ask you a question.
I'm not answering.
No,
I'm
before you
presenting
say,
a-
okay, give.
Tell me.
Okay, I'll say.
Go ahead.
How often do you think someone who is using Bitpalette, why would someone use Bitpalette? Because they want to automate their marketing. They don't want to think about it. They use the app. They log on to the app. How often do you think they would go and ask questions to it?
That's where you're wrong.
I'm asking you.
I'm saying they don't need to ask questions. You are treating it like literally how ChatGPT said, hey, where can I find this? Can you give me an answer for it? And it gives me an answer. I'm not treating it like that. I'm trying to create a very conversational or very habitual thing. So let's say if you are with Pilot and I've hired you, okay, I've called you into a meeting, and I ask you, can you tell me what were the recent performances of our videos? I expect you to tell me what I did. That's what I'm trying to create here. I'm trying to create this more like the person who logs on doesn't need to be a chatbot. We can find the way to do it. Can just be a conversational thing. But I feel that putting this habit should be very important.
That's why search is there, right?
No, search is there to search something. I'm trying to
search what?
Search anything about what they are specifically looking for is what they'll search for. That was saying within
Bitpalette, yes.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Bitpalette should just be able to answer their queries like a marketing person that they have hired. So
how is answering something different to ChatGPT? How will it answer it differently? As an experience, don't tell me about the answers. Tell me about the experience.
In terms of experience, I'm trying to see, can we create a personality for Bitpalette that a person can go and eventually just talk to and get whatever stats that they're looking for. Not necessarily look at the button specifically to edit the video or anything. Essentially, it should be such a simple UI that you hop on a chat and tell me, hey man, I was actually looking to create a new video can you just do it for me? And it understands from there. There doesn't need to be a reply to it. It should be like, okay, on it. And it just gets that video done for you. I'm trying to create that habit that we push it on to an extent
Okay, understood. That's very smart actually. I agree with you on that. I think that should be a feature, but I don't think that feature should take up all this space.
So I like the bar thing that you told.
So if there is a bar here
but then
or
I'm
on the
not
corner.
fine with having buttons there. I am against buttons. I do not want a button to create video. In fact, I want to put a habit on my users that
this is one click and that is one click and then 20 strokes.
But why type? If we can, not now, but if we can find a way that they just press the speak button. Hey man, I'm trying to create
in
a
an
video.
office. I have 20 people around me. I'm not going to speak.
You think that.
Arya, I don't know how you've gotten into this. Do you speak? You can speak in your office. You can speak.
If I want to, yes, I can. They haven't given us a feature. That's a different thing. But
if I can't speak, then.
So what? You verbally cannot speak.
Yes. If I verbally cannot speak, or if I'm in a library in a silent zone, I have to go here. I have to click here, and then I have to type, "Hey, I want to make a video." Enter, and then it will process the request, and then it will take me to the right place.
No, but why does it have to take it?
Okay, it won't take me, but it will make the video. Okay.
I'm saying, why are we putting someone onto like a SaaS application type of situation where they again open the window, click what I want to do in this. Okay, then they do their video thing that they want to do. Why? Why can't it be like, I go on Bitpalette, the first thing that I go on to, I tell it, create a video on this. And it doesn't need to tell them, okay, then it takes them to a menu. In that menu, they can create things. That's not what I'm saying.
But will make things easier, right?
But
if there is a dedicated space for it,
they can still be a dedicated space if they want to take the effort. I'm trying to create So a habit, yeah, and I think from the start, if we include this here, we can. I have a feeling it will be a very addictive habit, because that I'm seeing with people, and I
Arya,
can tell
we
you.
don't want people to open our website much. This is again, I'm saying it's not a fulfillment thing. That is not our goal. We don't want someone to go and say make a video, because we should preemptively know the video and we should make it
Okay,
before
but
they
right
ask
now,
for it.
do they have the option of not opening a website? No.
What?
They have to open a website
To?
to approve videos, to look at
Yeah.
stats or anything. I was anyways
To
myself.
approve videos and look at stats. Not to create it from scratch. That's not
But
that's not
you
what
put
we
a
want.
button that says
Yeah,
create a video.
that's
with
an
a prompt.
option.
But why is that option there instead of having these? That's what I'm saying. I am okay with the dashboard being the first thing shown. That is good. I am not. I am against the fact that they press a button that I want to create a video. They press that specific button and then they start.
I think you're
doing a
making it
prompt.
too complicated.
I'm not. I'm telling you, if we can pull it off. Till the time, of course. But I think from the get go, if that provision is made for it, it will be a great habit. Imagine now if you combine this whole thing and into something like what you showed with the Claude bar. That is so nice. That is a habit creation thing where all these things can just be done with talking to that specific thing.
But bro, okay, I agree slightly, but we want people to come onto our website and interact with it less, not more. We don't want people to come and interact with our website. We
But
want
this is
people
the
to come
first
and
step.
view our
But this is the
website.
first step. Later on, let's say if you have a feature where they don't need to come onto website, it becomes something that just sits on your laptop bar and you can talk with it like what Claude has. That is the goal. Why do we need a UI? That's what I'm saying. This will just be a habit creation initially. Rather than them going on the bar, imagine if someone just opens their thing, presses whatever button, opens Claude on it, and just tells it, hey, what were my recent video things of whatever
Yeah,
the
that
fuck.
still exists, but removing the button to
On
create
the
a video.
screen, I'm seeing buttons are anyways here. Look at this is such a beautiful, easy. Like I'm familiar with this. What I understand is this feels like okay. This is my any other AI that I'm using, and I'm familiar with this. I know where is what, and if I have any question, I just go here and
But-
I ask what I want. I feel this is
But
become a
Arya,
habitual thing.
no one's gonna have any questions when they log on to our
But why
website.
you
People
think
are not
I'm
gonna
saying
have questions.
execution needs to happen just through
But
this.
there is not gonna be execution
There
from our
is.
website. There
How
will
is
not
there?
be execution.
There will be, bro. How are you saying no?
What execution will someone
Any
do?
type of execution can.
Tell
They
me.
can check their calendars.
Check
that they
calendar,
Have. They can
okay.
check their update their videos.
Is it-
They can check their profile. They can check so many things about their company. They can check what are the recent trends happening within my industry. They can check fucking multiple things that they can sit here.
Can you tell
not
me
one
again?
thing.
Calendar, profile.
Calendar, company profile, industry trends, what are the next videos looking like, what are the other things that, what are the next future steps that I should consider. Because even if we are taking in any market
So,
trends or industry
okay.
trends, the
The-
AI
how
will also
often do you think we are trying to solve the problem that people, lean teams don't have right now, as of now, lean teams don't have the brain and they don't have the time to spend on marketing, and we sell them this tool to we sell them this system, not tool, and it sits in their workflow and they don't have to worry about any of this. Now what you are saying, that will be used by people who worry about this. That will be used by people who worry about future performance and market trends and stuff. The people who we are selling this to will not worry about
okay,
it.
let me tell you, when you are running your business, no matter what tool you have, what you have,
Yes.
you will ask questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
If this is used by a team,
Hmm.
the questions will be asked to the team member on what is happening on my YouTube.
Say that again. Questions will be asked.
You are my employee.
Uh-huh.
We have Bitpilot with
Hmm.
us. I'm your boss.
Hmm.
I won't ask. I can either ask that thing or ask you, Mir, what is our current performance looking like?
Hmm. Ask another
Don't come
question.
to that.
Ask another question.
Okay, I'll ask you. Oh, what are the current industry trends that we're looking for?
Ask another question.
No, bro.
Ask
this
another
is-
question. Not this. This will be there, and ask.
But
Ask
I'm
another
again
question.
saying there doesn't need to be a button. I no.
So this is, bro. Why are you
No,
saying?
not a button. The buttons sit here.
Bro, people,
when needed.
everyone in the world is familiar with this.
That's what you think. Not anymore.
How do you
Habits
know?
changed. Bro.
Show
I'm
me top
seeing
10
it.
websites with that layout.
Bro, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT
Claude.
is something that does the fulfillment.
That's what you
Claude does
think.
the fulfillment.
I'm.
It fulfills my request.
Okay, if you want.
Do you disagree with
I
me?
disagree.
Claude doesn't fulfill my request.
It fulfills your request, but it can pull anything that it knows
Yes,
about.
but
And
are
that's
we
exactly what
Claude?
Bitpilot
No.
is. Bitpilot,
Bro,
okay.
Bitpilot is an orchestrator. Bitpilot is not a Q&A bot.
It's not a Q&A bot. You're treating it like a Q&A
It's-
bot. I'm
you-
solving it
Bro,
like
you're
an agent.
trying to make it.
No. Okay. How do you think people communicate with CloudBot, the biggest agent right now in the
Yeah,
world?
they type to it.
Or they chat
Or
to it. Or they
chat
talk to it.
Yeah.
You know what all they ask?
What all they ask?
Everything that you have put in
Yeah.
a button, they ask, and it
Yeah.
executes it
Yeah.
without them doing.
Because they are giving it instructions to go and do something, right?
No, that's what you think.
Then
CloudBot can also pull stuff for you. Anything you
Like-
want that it knows about. So if let's say if you
like-
connect your CloudBot to your emails, people now just ask, oh, was there any important meetings that I had today? And CloudBot pulls it and answers it back to you.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm trying to
Okay.
put into this.
Fair. So that's why
CloudBot-
this is there. But people are going to come and create a video
So
and they need a
Arey,
dedicated
you are getting
space for
confused.
it.
You're getting
Bro,
fully
now,
confused.
bro, it's extremely confusing if I have to go to a chat box, type in the chat box, hey, can I make a video? Yes.
It's
Bro,
not,
imagine Excel versus talking to something. Hey, I want to make a spreadsheet. Excel has all the necessary buttons on top. It has all the necessary
You're
buttons
thinking
on
very
the side.
traditional. That's not how
Listen
people
to
use
what
shit.
I'm saying first.
I'm understanding.
If I want to
my-
make a spreadsheet and I open Excel, I know everything is there. I have 100 different options. If I want to make the same spreadsheet on a chatbot, I have to type what I want. It's going to be a much longer process than just me going and making the spreadsheet, or me going into Excel,
But why
typing, and still if I want to
Okay.
edit something, I have the bars.
why are you creating a spreadsheet? To get the data or to put in data, right? What if I just ask, oh, what were my recent XYZ stats, or what were my recent data?
That's an
looking like?
example. Excel is a video when we are making a video. If I'm making a design on Canva,
I feel buttons should be on the left side of the panels, no button on the screen. It should be the cleanest UI. And being very realistic, your data should sit, sorry, your stats should sit on the front. Falling in my mind. Now imagine in this YouTube, same thing. I just had an option there to go like, oh, what was my recent stats looking like? And it just tells me, oh, your current stats were like this. I ask, imagine on YouTube, oh, what's currently trending topics right now? And it just tells me, oh, these were the current trending topics. Which one are you looking to explore? I am saying eventually, if you don't
so
want
then
people
what
to come-
else? What else do you want to be on this screen? If not these, if these buttons are taken from here and put here, what else should be on this screen?
Doesn't need anything. Trust me. People love clean shit. People have come onto website to get answers. They don't want to use website files. And later down the line, if you're trying to create a page that is not using our website, we need to put our clients onto a habit of just talking to our AI and getting all their answers. Future perspective is that Bitpilot just sits on the laptop or it sits on a marketing meeting with them. They ask whatever answer they're looking for, and it gives it the answer. That is where Bitparrot should head towards, not towards a button. It gets overwhelming, and it's becoming a habit. I'm telling you, it's an addictive habit of just getting their answers without clicking buttons. Anything that they want.
Can I do it?
Yeah, 100%.
He's kind of right though.
Me or him?
Your friend.
Yeah.
Because this is the big thing they talk about in the tech industry too.
Join us. You wanna join our last week? Come on in.
Sure.
Man, there's 2 viewers.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
is
yeah.
him and one's the other laptop.
Okay.
So it should be fun.
So yeah, it's just a big thing they have in the tech industry where they talk about a frictionless ecosystem. So where you want to only do one click, and one click performs all tasks. Instead of you having to click around between different buttons and menus. Although Excel is amazing, it's you got to view it. Do you guys play video games?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you play video games? Okay, cool.
Not as much, but
Not as much, but do
I
you
can
guys know how?
understand
Do you guys know how like different game engines work and how they've changed over time, or no?
No.
Okay.
You can
So
tell us, yeah.
TLDR, basically there used to be a bunch of specialized game engines, and then they would all make games very optimally. But now in 2026, we're all relying on Unreal and Unity, and a lot of the developers have moved away from being large-scale teams
to
to
smaller,
lean
to
Right.
smaller individual teams where they're all running on the same sort of ecosystem. So that's essentially what's happening in the world, regardless of the systems that you're running into now. This is the same for any sort of like real big tech company. Once you get to a certain point, you just get acquired
Yep.
by one of the
Big boss.
big 7, okay?
Yeah.
And that's it, because they can't let anyone else compete with them. So that's how they really focus on this frictionless economy of integrating everything into one system.
I
So
agree.
that's the less buttons, the better. But then at the same time, it makes it hard if you want to have unique options for it.
Yeah.
So then you need to allow for people to customize what they want for the situation without having to guess what the prompt is through like random stuff. Like when you're generating images for YouTube thumbnails, or when you're going through the cycle of generating images and you're like, I want AI to make X, and you give it the X as a normal human. If I was going to tell you guys as an artist, hey, I want this, you can kind of infer what I want because you have experience as being an artist. But ChatGPT, Claude, DaVinci, all they don't have any of this experience. Okay, they are dumb children. You need to give them exactly X. But the issue is no one knows what exactly X is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the reason why there's whole people who talk about on YouTube about prompt generation, how to use AI to be this magical box, and yeah, so it's you need both.
You
I
need,
think.
yeah,
But you can't rely on one.
one. That's, I agree.
So
That's why I feel there needs to be a good combination of where the human or the user should have, if they want to go that extra mile, they should have the option to exclude the chatbot and especially then go in a section where they
yeah,
can
but it shouldn't
do
be a
this stuff.
direct sort of like thing. It should be
Yeah.
the front page should always be like super chill, very basic. Look at ChatGPT for an example. Okay,
Yeah.
you can do a lot of like extra
Extra
stuff, but the extra stuff isn't there unless you choose to.
choose to do.
It's the same where, do you guys use financing apps at all?
Not really.
No? Okay, pretty much most of the major financing apps, they have, mainly, I guess I should say about cryptocurrency in
Okay.
regard to that space, because that's the one I'm most knowledgeable in. They basically always have 2 separate versions. Simple version and pro version.
Okay.
So simple version just lets you like sit there, buy stock, buy crypto. It doesn't really tell you a whole lot. It just goes like, oh, it's magic internet money. You don't care, okay? But then the pro version lets you sit there and you're looking at the 200-day moving average. You're looking at the buy-sell amount. You're looking at what the flows are like for it coming into the chain, off the chain. Like there's a whole bunch of extra data. So it's you. That's
It's
what
a
you
choice,
need. You need to
essentially.
allow that choice. You can't force that choice
Force it,
onto
yeah.
people. And especially you just assume like people are stupid. If that makes sense.
No,
Like it's you're
understandable.
just like I don't mean that in a literal sense.
No, but you have to assume that. Yes,
Yeah,
that's very
it's-
true.
like you just have to assume they're going to use it in the most the unintentional way possible that you thought something could be used.
Yeah.
And that's how you go about designing a product.
Yeah. Fair.
For mass marketing.
Yeah.
Because that's all anyone cares about right now
Yeah.
is how many people can you get into this product.
Product. Yeah.
If you can't get a lot of eyes, can't get a lot of ears onto it, then
It won't work. That's
No.
fair.
that's exactly right. So
I guess I agree with what you're saying. My first misunderstanding was that you're saying don't give them the option of all of this.
I
You were
wasn't
saying
that.
show it on the left.
Left.
Okay, that was my big
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
pretty much everything goes on the
'cause
left. That's
what-
the general consensus
what,
too.
What I've seen
I was
is,
visualizing Canva. That was what.
so
that's
Canva
what-
for, let's say, what my logic of designing a product, like how I was saying, was
Yeah.
is a person, if he comes onto a website, or anywhere or any product, he just needs an answer for the question that his boss has asked him to get,
Yeah.
unless he's choosing to deep dive into something, right?
Okay.
But then nine
yeah.
times out of 10, people who are still, because AI is such a new space too,
Mm-hmm.
if someone's deep diving into something, sure, they'll use AI to grab the summary, okay?
Yeah.
But they're not going to let AI sit there and dictate their answer if they're deep diving.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, cool, you tell me XYZ websites, I'm going
Let
to look at
me
these
grab it,
websites. Do they give me the answer no? I'm going to ask for some more websites and go again, okay? I'm not going to let the AI sit there and tell me what is
I want.
on these websites.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do though.
Yes, but then
Okay, I wanted to make sure that you understood something. I'm assuming that you haven't, just in case. So the thing that we are building, with Pilot, what it does is do you know about it?
I was listening before. You're talking about marketing and pulling up data from people's businesses, looking at different social trends.
Okay, I'll
and-
just explain.
Yeah.
So what it does is it's an automated end-to-end agent.
Yeah.
So it looks at your competitors, it does all the market research, then it takes all that data, writes an idea, it validates the idea, it writes a script, it validates the script, then
Yeah.
it uses AI twins to make that script into a video. It can make it just in the voice, or it can use your avatar as well. It makes it into a voiceover. Then that voiceover or a talking head video, that talking head video gets edited automatically as well.
Yeah.
And the edited video gets scheduled on all social media platforms, and your job as the user is just to see how good the video is. If you want any changes, you tell it to make the changes. If you don't want any changes, you just have the
But
option
then
to view
I
it.
have questions.
Yes.
How do you stop it from hallucinating?
We have certain guardrails on idea as well as scripts to make sure that it's not hallucinating.
But
In
it can
simple
just pull the data from anywhere. It doesn't as we've already known with ChatGPT, Claude, it just makes shit up half the time. Okay.
So we compare. So after it writes the script, we compare that script with 4 parameters. One is company context, so the entire data that we have that's given to us by the company, how well it aligns with it. It also fact checks every line. It checks if this line is an unrealistic claim, is it not? And it's rejected scripts before just because they are misleading. And so there is an additional layer that checks.
But then how do you pull? We're talking about stuff from competitors too.
Hmm.
How do you pull stuff from competitors and know that it hasn't pulled misinformation? Because that's what a big legal issue is. Not with your own stuff. Your own stuff you can kind of fix.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're talking about slander, defamation, so many other things.
So even with the competitors, how we have go about that is, whatever information that is already available outside. So the importance is mainly given to the company data, right? We try to maximize a company's internal performance and their internal metrics, and we use sort of the competitors to get just an understanding on what's happening.
Yeah.
We don't really pull data to then influence our data that is within the company.
No, but we're talking about making advertisements, all right? Have you some of the best advertisements sit there and they play jokes about other companies? We can look at the Pepsi and Coke rivalry. Okay, Burger King, McDonald's. We can look at all the Wendy's roasting that they do on social media. Okay, these are things that it's very hard for an AI to just
Understand.
generate.
Yeah.
But these are the best marketing strategies
Agreed.
you've had.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we
Yeah.
don't want to step into those big leagues just yet. That's why we are starting small with just informational videos or videos that can be posted
so
on
that's
social
not
media that are
really
less than 60
comparing about foreign companies then.
No, we are
It's-
looking at what. So if I'm a gym, if I'm a fitness trainer, for example,
Yeah.
my competitors are other fitness trainers.
Yeah.
So this goes onto their Instagram, TikTok, Facebook accounts.
Mhm.
It sees what videos they have posted, which videos have gotten more engagement than the rest, what's mentioned in those high performing videos, and it takes that information, summarizes it, and then uses it to generate ideas of its own. That's what it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What are
So,
your thoughts on that?
I don't know. It just feels like goes more into dead internet theory. Then.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that internet theory.
So
right.
it's just like
That's why. So at the end,
that's where I'm like, are you just compiling more things where people then just skim over it because it's just the same as everyone else? Like we could talk about a whole thing where one of the new phone brands from China just came out a whole AI pose now. So when you go to take a photo,
Yeah,
it
you
actually
just need
gives
to
you
tilt
yeah.
your pose on what
pose
you
on
need.
what to do. Okay, so you
Agreed.
guys saw the advertisement
yes,
for
yes,
that too.
yes.
So that to
True.
me leads towards more dead internet stuff. Because
True, but
Yeah.
then it also helps someone who doesn't know how
And-
to pose, and if
yeah.
someone
Yeah.
knows how to
And
pose, they can just override.
So I have an answer for this. So,
Yes. Yeah.
so we had this theory. Like if everyone's
Yeah.
doing the same thing, how do we bring a unique
Yeah.
one? So that's where we have something
So
we
tell
call
him
like
version 1 and version 2.
Yeah, so essentially there is what was
Should I say?
Go
So
ahead.
what we thought of was if we just let it run on its own, it's just going to give us AI slop, which is basically what you were saying,
Yeah.
right? So what we thought of was we can write the script or we can write bullet points of the idea, give it to the person whose avatar we are cloning, and then they might have some experiences of their own or some stuff that they have accumulated knowledge over the years of running their business, which they can add onto this. And then when they add that personal insight, that script is not AI slop anymore. It combines their personal insight as well as the script. To make
essentially
a
what
video
we say
that's-
is how do you decide something's good or bad is based on your experience, right? It makes it unique to you. So what we're trying to do is that's why we focus more on the company data is because what the company has internally, even within its employees, is unique to them
Yeah.
and it's their messaging. It's just that what's present outside is just to make sure that we are not off track of what needs to be put out.
So
So let's say you're talking about a new phone,
yeah.
but you are a different company.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's alright. And Mihir runs his own company, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm working with Mihir's company, I still need to understand what you're doing. And based on what you're doing, I get his opinion to then put out my content that makes his unique. Because that's his
Yeah.
opinion.
So
That's
if you have a
limited to
format
him.
for a video, a format where you're sitting down and so I'm not sure how often you scroll on TikTok and stuff.
Oh,
but
way too much, man.
So like
It's
there's stuff. There's this guy who talks about he just compares. So this is good, this is better, and this is the best.
Yeah.
Have you seen that format?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
a format. Now if I see that one of my competitors has made a video and it's blown up, and I analyze the video and it tells me this is the format that was used,
Yeah.
then it understands that hey, this is something new, this is something that's
Yeah.
trending recently, let's make the video in this format. But
So,
the information
information will
within the
never
video,
be copied.
the
It will be
information
unique
within
to
the video
Mihir,
will be unique to
But
the
the
company.
format will be identified before it goes viral,
Yeah.
so that your company can jump onto that format, give their opinions on that format. It's
So
so
we are not
it's more
copying
like a
video
market trend
word
thing
for
that
word,
we've put,
yeah.
right? It's like
We are copying them for the
Yeah.
trends. Also, we thought that hey, we can just ask for their personal insight, make the script, and it will be a more rich version of the same thing
Yeah.
because they add their own insight.
Yeah.
And
But what our thing was back then was that all of this will be done. The video will be created. It will be given to an editor who then edits all of this together, gives it back to us. But now we have been able to build a system which edits the video as well. So it
Yeah.
edits it on the laptop without an editor, human editor. So rather than giving the person a script to then give insights on, we can show them a fully edited video and they can then give their insights on that.
Yeah.
Hey, you should add this into it because this is something that happened 3 years ago and I think this relates to this
Yeah.
video very well.
And
Yeah.
the
And then
insights
it
are
can
not,
go back and it changes the whole video from the script.
Yeah.
yeah, and the insights are not like, oh yeah, I think this happened to me. We look at a lot of like the meetings that the people have set with what are the other things that they have done on their
Mm.
day to day within the company. So we really
So,
deep dive in.
Redacted company data,
Essential. So
meetings.
now
notes,
what thoughts?
memos,
Now you
yeah.
can tell.
I don't know. From a let's say like I'm gonna place myself in the shoes of I'm a business owner. I'm gonna try to view it from that perspective.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
When I think about my minute meetings being loaded into essentially a third party product, okay, and not on my own system, it gets terrifying because you don't know like what have I talked about in these minute meetings? What are things that I
Yeah.
don't want
True.
somewhere to go out? Okay, that's the reason why even a lot of minute meetings, are still typed. Okay, like I know I was talking to some people at some businesses. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw business names or
Yeah,
people out.
that's all right.
Okay, because it's the internet.
Hmm.
Stuff never goes away once
Yeah.
it's on there.
It's good that you don't tell us.
Yeah, but they're like they throw stuff in AI for their minute meetings and stuff.
Of course, yeah.
But not every business owner wants to be like that. So
Which is why they are choosing to do it. We don't force them, and we don't.
yeah,
and-
but it can just be one of those weird little points though,
No, I
which
completely
like
agree.
throws people off because
Hmm.
people get thrown off by like the strangest little things, man. They
I
just
can
like
understand.
Yeah.
So in that case, what we will be trying to do is we ensure something like a sovereign AI, essentially what is owned by the company, or they have
It's
control
run
over the
locally.
data.
It never goes.
Yeah,
on
it's
the web.
not essentially. we
so
don't
you have like
host
so
the
you
data.
have like a box, like a black
Yes,
box at their
yes. That-
company.
Information comes in, goes back to them. It's just a loading that happens with us. We do not store anything,
Yeah.
and the output, everything from the get go, is
Is
owned by them.
encrypted as
Is
well, yeah.
encrypted as well. They have the right to it
Mm.
because we don't need that data, right? What do we need that data for?
You can always use the data for selling more different
True,
market trends. There's
true.
so much
There's
money.
so much
Data,
in there.
The
selling
more
data
data you
there.
have, the more money you make.
That's why we don't need the company for that. We need the market brains for that. So if we can analyze or predict trends before they go viral, that's the data that we as company can store and save with us. Then why do we need the company? If I know what the market's going to do,
Well, no, because you need the company because then you get more data on what is happening out there. And for some reason, not for some reason, we all know why data. Everyone loves data, man. That's the reason why Facebook makes so much money. That's the reason why Tesla's not actually a
Yeah.
a
engineering,
car
it's a
company.
data
It's a
company.
data
Data
company.
company, yeah.
That's the reason why Google, YouTube, everything like that. It's
Yeah.
all data,
understand.
data. So as soon as you have more data, you can just do more stuff.
Yeah.
Because you can make more accurate decisions, and then you can start doing
Prediction models.
consultings.
Yeah.
Consultings to other companies, being like, hey, look, so many XYZ companies are doing this type of product. Okay, if you pay us, X amount of money, I can give you some not insider trading, but this is the future trends of
Yeah.
possible markets that you could be interested in
Yeah.
entering. Okay, maybe this market's actually oversaturated. We can talk about the barriers to entry. There's so much more you could do
Yeah,
than
but-
just a base marketing.
Yeah,
I
but then
understand,
we
but it
don't
needs
want
to
to be the
happen
company to
ethically.
sell data.
Yeah.
We would rather not.
we
and-
want to be fairly
Yeah.
ethical. Cause
But it's regardless of what you want to do, it's how does someone else perceive it?
So
That's
we
right.
have that included in our privacy policy. If they
Yeah.
read through it, we'll
yeah, so
try
there's
to
Reading
not-
through a privacy policy.
No.
No,
So
obviously,
essentially,
but
when you
that's-
use ChatGPT, right? So let's say if, Microsoft also uses ChatGPT for what's their AI called?
Copilot.
Copilot,
Yeah.
right? The backend is ChatGPT,
Yeah.
but they store most of it onto their servers, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's say there's a small business.
Yeah.
Can they afford to host ChatGPT?
Servers.
No.
No.
So there's a give and take there, right?
Yeah.
They choose what needs to go. They
Hmm.
choose what needs to stay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Also,
completely
Yeah.
by the way, to answer a previous question of yours, I thought of it. I didn't want to forget. Have you ever done an assignment using AI? I'm assuming.
Oh no,
yes.
I'm a very good boy. I never use assignments for AI.
Nah.
Okay.
I'll mute this. So when I have done assignments using AI in high school.
In high school, not
Yes,
university.
not in university.
No, we would
of
never
course
use
not.
it that way.
I have
no.
no idea. Yeah. So.
I've graduated. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Ah,
So when I used to do assignments using AI in high school, there was this feature in Claude called projects.
Yeah.
And projects, I can load up a lot of context onto.
So I saw my phone flash.
Okay, if you wanna go.
Yeah, one sec.
Still two people watching. Is it just this and something?
Yeah, it's this and that.
This is this.
Yeah, you've loaded YouTube on there.
Have I? I haven't
Have you not?
opened the
Who
screen.
else
Maybe
is
it's
watching?
Tiara.
Nah, she's gone to sleep. I'm sure.
Whoever is watching, can you please say something in chat?
It's probably me. Man.
Was it you?
No.
Yep.
So what I was saying is, if you use Claude projects, you
Take
are.
a different example now.
Why?
Just in case.
What do you mean? Oh, assignment thing.
Just take a
Don't
different
do it
example.
anymore.
No, he's a good boy.
If I'm a business owner and I discussed something with my team, I discussed a LinkedIn post with my team in a team meeting. Now, I can open up Claude projects. I can load up the meeting transcript in Claude projects,
Yeah.
which will then allow me to, without recalling exactly what was mentioned, it will pull up data from the meeting transcript and it will write the LinkedIn post exactly as I mentioned it in the transcript. But sharing that transcript with Claude is a conscious choice that I'm making as a business owner
Yeah.
to make my life easier, right?
Yeah.
So in the same way, what we want to do for the businesses that are working with us is we want to give them a choice of sharing stuff with us if they want to redact some sensitive information, because the richer context the bot has, the better outputs and the less sloppy AI
But
sloppy outputs.
yeah, I think we're pretty clear initially that we want to be very ethical with these
Yeah.
practices, because
Not initially, forever.
Forever, like forever, because I myself don't like Facebook using my data.
Yeah, I know.
I-
Right?
like-
it's
I want to use it because it's cool, right? Everyone wants to use ChatGPT, but I don't want ChatGPT to have my data.
Yeah.
It's a conscious choice that we've taken. We have to take a lot more steps into it, but I can understand a concern a business owner can have.
yeah. Like personally, I don't care. Like
Yeah.
I grew up in the day and the age of when the internet was like just starting.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, it's already out there. I already screwed myself when I was
Yeah.
younger. You know, I signed up for Facebook when I was a kid, signed up for Google, signed up all that stuff, didn't care, use real name, okay, and I was like, oh,
That's alright.
now
It's
I'm
already
now
out
I'm
there.
now I'm as an adult, I'm like, it's already out there. It's too late now.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
but like, I don't know. I don't know how much you guys want to turn this into a little podcast about complaining about AI.
No, we can. I mean,
It's like,
I think AI as a tool is beautiful, right? There's so much potential, but I think the problem is when you have a lot of companies sitting on top controlling it. That's where I also don't like because it's a beautiful thing, right? It's very
Yeah,
helpful
yeah.
for in a lot of areas.
I don't know. I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But it also takes away too much of what we have as a human.
Yes.
It's like there's too many things where it just I love how it's helping with cancer and it's
Yeah.
it's noticing things humans
we
could
should
never
never-
notice. Okay,
Yeah.
you know, but it also is destroying us as individuals where
as
we
creatives.
yeah, like we sit here in a box and like you know, AI is going to get to the point now where it's like, cool, write me a book. It writes you a book, and you're like, hey, take this book, make me a movie out of this book. Makes a movie out of the book, and you're like, you know, how are you going to compete with that as a
filmmaker?
filmmaker?
So a lot of
like,
professions are gonna go away, but then that doesn't
I don't
mean
think they're gonna go away. I think it's more like
they'll become very centralized.
yeah, and I feel
I don't
as
see
a-
software engineering being a profession in the next 5 years.
I think that's a strong take.
That's pretty strong, man. I'll agree. I give it 15.
15.
There will
feel
be
like
software
10 to
engineers, but they won't.
Are you gonna
they-
have software engineers to make your websites? Maybe not.
No.
Right? The base level probably gone.
Yeah, we can agree probably within the next 5 to 7 years. I would say most entry level jobs I would say 90% of the job market
Will
is
be gone.
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
Gone.
Okay.
There's always where there's jobs when jobs are taken away. There's always job
Jobs that are
creation.
created. That's
Yeah,
true.
but
Other
it's like,
so
but no,
I
but
just see
that
there
was
being
during the
more
Industrial Revolution.
healthcare
That's very different,
workers,
no?
more plumbers, carpenters,
But
more
who's okay? We
electricians.
can talk about the healthcare industry just being subsidized. It's just a pure subsidized system. Okay,
Mm.
you can't get more plumbers. Okay,
Yeah.
it's we especially like in Australia, it's a 4-year degree. Okay,
Yeah.
to be a plumber,
Yeah.
and like how old are you, mate?
3.
23? How old are you? 20?
20.
Cool. We're all too old to be apprentices.
Yeah. We
Okay.
are.
So
Yeah.
like we can't go back. It's not like we're talking like to the it's not like we're talking to some miners after the miners and it's like, dude, just go program. Dude, you can start programming at 40, no one
40,
cares.
Yeah.
No one cares. Everyone's like, sick, I'll teach you how to program.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh dude, you're too old now. I don't want you as an apprentice plumber for 4 years and then you may quit on me at 35. You know, because your body just decided to give out on you.
So essentially, the people who've taken their current choices are pretty stuck
Yeah.
in a way.
So it's one of those things where it's like,
But that's where I feel people there. I see one thing happening that with more AI taking or doing a lot of mundane or entry level roles, I see a start of something which is more like human to human connection. I feel like a lot of industries might go into just
Go
I don't know,
out
like-
there, third spaces.
yeah, like third space, like let's say a trip industry, like like bunch of
Tourism
people
industry.
come together, start traveling.
Exploration,
Or like bunch of people start doing dancing too. Like I feel that sort of like
but this is
recreational,
where I
creational
feel
things
we
might take a
live-
bump or boost.
I doubt that personally because, especially in Western countries, okay, we really don't care about the third space. Because I've done a lot of traveling now around Asia, especially, okay, and I can.
Weren't you just in Japan?
No,
Not just
no, I was
you.
in China, Vietnam, Indonesia, and I've been to South Korea. All these places, even though they have such a strong work culture, okay, still respect the third place. Okay, when I was in the main city in Vietnam, in Hanoi, they would literally close off some of the busiest streets for Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights for the kids to go around and play in the streets near sacred temples, near the big Ho Chi Minh monument, and everything like this. Okay, this was just a thing they did.
And you really think Western society is not?
I think
that?
we are. No, I don't think we're directly like that. I think we are. It is a bunch of smaller subgroups of people, and not so much a giant collective of
Correct.
people.
And that's why I think a lot of people from that giant collective might start jumping ship onto those small groups, because
Why? I feel like that's bad. So when you run away from the collective, okay, you start moving away from people knowing how to interact with each other.
No, I'm saying when I mean third spaces, I feel people will start doing things more with people rather than just worrying about their jobs.
Do you guys think
That's
the
a-
work week will be shorter?
Ooh.
I think yes. I think
I think it will be shorter. Okay, this is the same thing they have in China. Okay, where you don't have to work 996. Do you guys know what 996 is?
I think
Nine.
I've heard.
So you start at 9 in the morning, finish 9 p.m.,
Oh,
6 days a week. But Chinese labor law says you should only be doing 40 hours. Okay, it's optional to do more. But
It's a choice.
Yes, yeah, but you know what I mean. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is those sorts of points where like it might be reduced, but when you've got to compare with housing costs, when you've got to compare with still childcare, because we currently still live in the age where parents can't really take care of kids. So, you know, like when I was a kid growing up, my grandparents were able to take care of me because they got the pension.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And like my grandfather still got his whole paycheck, you know, from back in the day, and he could be like, yeah, I'm just gonna like travel around Australia, do whatever I please, travel the world.
Yeah, I get.
Now
your
we
point.
live in a world
Yeah.
where even if you retire, okay, you don't have enough money, because a lot of people have used, especially look, at the end of the day, with this finance talk, I can only talk about Australia context,
No, that's
okay,
fair.
because that's where I have my
Spend
knowledge
most
from,
time, yeah.
okay, and I've dealt with people in that sort of retirement space itself, and the way we live in Australia is very interesting, okay.
Yeah. No.
It's
Well,
we especially the current generation of raising kids and how they have them, because most of the people who even after they're gonna pass away won't leave an inheritance for their children.
They won't
Yeah.
be able to.
Yeah, because they've still got a mortgage. Most people have a mortgage into retirement, by the way, which
Yeah,
is crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay, my grandparents did not have a mortgage into retirement. Okay, but most people these days do. Or that what they do is they take it out of their super and then take a huge chunk of their super away that could be helping fund them into retirement
Yeah.
to pay off the mortgage. You know,
It's bad in both cases.
yeah, but this is where we get to that sort of like Western mentality.
What about the take by Elon Musk saying everyone gets a universal base income?
Yeah, I think that will eventually be a thing that happens.
Then who will fund this?
Oh no, it will just be so
A
money.
self-serving economy where AI or like these technologies are just running the economy, generating cash
But who are they
for the
selling to?
top governments, or like there's still be companies doing stuff.
Yeah.
So the economy will still be running, and based off of the economy, some of that will trickle down to the population and just create a
So-
base pay for everyone.
The general population will not need to work.
Yeah, essentially.
So they are
But they
only
will consume.
consumers. But
Money
the
won't be able to be saved.
Yeah.
So people,
Yeah.
we at the moment saving money buys you economic power.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does. Yeah.
But if there's UBI, you won't be allowed to save.
Safe. Because it needs to keep flowing
It
within
needs-
the
yeah,
economy
if
for
it-
it to run.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's like if you don't spend the money by Friday, gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
true.
So regardless, if you have 1 cent left in your bank account,
Use it.
you have to use it. It will essentially be turning into the same thing they use for government grants. Okay, which is this is the reason why you get to some really weird points. Have you guys ever seen like how hospitals will use their funding and stuff?
Yeah, for like just random
Just
stuff that they don't
random
need.
right at the end. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we still have
Yeah.
like $10 million. We need to spend this money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that next time we get 15 and we can spend that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So it's just one of those things where it's like I think that'll be the only way our UBI works, because you just need to have money
Spend.
flowing through the
Within the
I
economy.
thought about that, and it
Yeah.
does make a lot of sense. Yeah.
What about that society, do you think? Then
Well,
do you
that-
think a lot of people would just be spending time with just other people?
Ooh, that could be interesting though,
The
because
birth rate would probably decline a lot, and then
Not
stabilize.
necessary,
No.
right? Because if you don't worry about if you're getting fed, but then the problem comes as human purpose. Like I read someone saying, what makes someone a human is that we all grew up with a purpose in life, right? Someone always wanted to do something.
yeah,
Like that's what kept most of
But
the
that
people
something
going.
could just be a side, like what we call today as a side quest. Like, you know what we were talking about the other day when. So I used to be a speed cuber. I mean, I still can solve a Rubik's Cube
yeah.
pretty fast. But we were talking about how no one at an older age does it anymore because there is no pay, there is no monetary gain from pursuing that as a
But
hobby.
it's not just that though. It's like you mature into different things. Okay, your reaction speed slows down. It's like you can enjoy it. He
Yes.
could probably still do it quickly,
Yes.
but he's not going to compete at the highest level.
Agreed.
Okay.
But with with age comes time, and even if my reaction speed has slowed down, if I have a lot more years than someone who's 8 years old with insane reaction speed, I have a lot more years to learn a lot of in-depth theory, which that 8-year-old hasn't had time to learn yet.
Yeah, but
And
then
that is why a chess player who's 40 years old is not able to calculate as quickly as someone who's 18, but they're still able to compete at the same level because they have a lot more.
But you're
theory.
talking about a dexterity versus a non-dexterity based game.
Agreed, but
And which-
there is
and-
still
and-
a lot of theory in.
Yeah, sure, but we could talk about the theory behind Dota and behind Counter-Strike and behind League of Legends, behind all these like dexterity-based things. Even a lot of sports too. Once they get to a certain age,
True.
okay, they have the theory, they understand,
Mm.
but your body just doesn't do it. Okay, you
No,
can
the
physically
theory
know.
is able to reduce steps and reduce moves. So if I'm able to solve a Rubik's Cube in 25 moves with the theory that I have, an 8-year-old doesn't have my amount of knowledge and they would not be able to solve it in 25. They'd need 35 moves to
Yeah,
solve the same
but
cube.
that
And
speed that they
if
can
I'm able
do
to
this-
reduce my move count with the theory, it's the same thing, right?
depending on how fast.
Yeah, but then
It's-
it does make a difference, right?
No,
Versus
no, it
Counter-Strike,
does
where-
make
yeah.
a difference. I'm not trying to sit here and be like it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you get to a point, okay, where like the amount of moves that you can reduce doesn't fix up for the fact that you're slower.
Yeah, obviously. That comes in
And-
every sport, and I think it will come much earlier in cubing. But what I was saying to him was the way that the cubing community is structured, the World Cube Association
Yeah.
is structured. It's a fully non-profit volunteer run
Yeah.
program. So no one really does it into their 20s and past that because there's no monetary gain in being a good cuber because I don't get money for winning competitions. I just do it for the fun, for the
Yeah.
love of the game. But when there's a universal base income, I would be motivated because I don't have to work for another company. I would be able to pursue my passion. So I would be able to grow the cubing
Chasing.
community,
Mm.
So you
popularize
say
it.
people start chasing their
Yeah.
side quests
Hmm.
because they
Yeah,
don't have
That's
time
what I meant.
without
Yeah.
worrying about money.
But then it gets to like, what is the joy of life? Okay, is the whole reason why we do side quests because they're side quests.
Side quest. If the
Okay.
side quest becomes a main
Quest.
quest, I may not enjoy it.
Yeah,
as much.
exactly. That's the whole point. Okay,
That's
It's
not
like-
a bad take. Yeah.
Mm.
like we enjoy traveling.
Because we get it in bits.
Yeah, you get it in bits. But could you imagine if every single month you were in a different country, constantly moving, never having a base to sit down in? Okay.
Mm.
True, that's actually
Yeah,
true.
that's a fair point. Yeah.
Okay, like and that's the whole reason why life is entertaining. Okay,
Because you get
because
to
it's
do
never
different things.
stagnant.
Yeah.
It's always something new. Okay,
Mm.
you never wake up and repeat the same day,
Hmm.
regardless of the situation you may be in. No day is ever like the
Like
day beforehand.
That's true.
Okay. If every day is the same, you live the same. If look, we have horror movies about Groundhog Day.
Mm.
Okay, like
What's that? So yeah, I'm not
oh, Groundhog Day refers to if you're stuck in a time loop
Mm.
where you keep repeating the same day
Mm.
over and over and over and over,
Okay.
and
Ah.
regardless of what you do in
Oh.
a day, you always repeat
Oh,
it.
and you're saying that
That's a horror movie whole
concept
thing.
is a horror movie concept. Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
So we already understand every day is the same.
Mm.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. That's true.
Mm.
So this is the point where I think it will be, yes, we will be more community based,
Mm.
but I don't think it will become as utopian as you expect.
Yeah,
Mm.
it won't be. That's for sure. And
And
you're
a lot
also
of people
forgetting
just get, their life is work.
that
Even
it's-
even without money, they're just like, I just
Mm.
want to work.
So many.
That's true.
Okay. We
Purpose.
work has now
Mm.
become like the second space. Okay,
Mm.
so we're talking about a third space.
Mm.
That third space needs to replace your second space.
Mm.
Okay, that's the reason why we even have work husband and work wife.
Mm. Yeah.
Like you giggle, but it's like a whole
Yeah,
big concept.
it is,
okay,
yeah.
because you have a and this is the reason why the whole
Have you
workplace
seen
is.
Severance?
No.
That-
I'm sorry.
that goes very deep into this.
Yeah.
Basically, when you enter your office, your conscience should.
Oh, it's
like
the one with the red-haired girl, isn't it? And she
Yes,
constantly
yes,
forgets, and she
yes.
tries to leave, and then she.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're two different people. You don't remember work outside, and you don't remember your outside life.
Yeah, and that's the reason people are often two people at work. Okay, they can be one. That's the reason why everyone looks at accountants. Okay, and goes like, "Oh, you're so boring. You're an
Boring.
accountant," and then you'll see them at a rave,
And they'll be just
and they're
He's
crazy.
saying that because he's an accountant.
Okay, this girl on a rave, super jacked. Okay, like, they just do wild stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
because like people are two different people in these situations. So what are we doing if we remove work completely? What are we doing then? Okay, you're not going to actually get enough money to travel around the world unless teleportation exists. Okay,
Yeah.
because we already understand flight costs, hotel costs are just too much. Okay, and then we're not going to have a unified global currency too. Right?
With, I mean,
It could.
It's there's too many factors that go
head to
into
that.
it.
Yeah, you would probably know better than us.
Yeah. So it'd be very hard. It could be doable, but it'd be very hard. We could talk about like the US dollar backing everything
Yeah.
and how that's a global currency, but I would view that more
There's
as a
also-
settlement.
Do you think
we
we
also
would-
not considering greed, right?
Hmm.
The hunger for power, because now everyone's equal. How will people get the power?
No, I'm just more equal than you.
Yeah, that could also be that could also be a thing.
Oh, you guys didn't get the joke. No.
I didn't get it.
No, you didn't get it. Oh, you took it too seriously.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Because it's
It doesn't make
Animal
sense.
Farm. Have you guys not seen Animal
No,
Farm?
I haven't, George Orwell.
Oh.
Oh, I know. They. Yeah, I got it now. I got it. Now. I got it. now.
Okay. It's basically
Yeah.
it's a joke on communism.
They take over, but then they
They're
become the people
Yeah,
who they
and
replace.
and they're in control, but everyone's equal. So if I want power, I am just more equal than you.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the story of Animal Farm. I haven't watched or read the book.
Yeah, I've watched both. It's so good. It's so
I
It's
know
a
it's a
movie?
classic. It's
Yeah.
a book adapted into a movie.
Oh, I'll have to look.
Um,
I'll have to look.
I love Cold War era books. They're
Mm.
so good,
Yeah.
by the way. They teach you so much about the world that we're living in today. Sorry, I kind of like co-opted your whole guys'
Yeah.
podcast.
Nah,
It's
nah,
alright,
nah,
it's
man. That's
alright.
absolutely fine.
I didn't mean.
But-
It's
Nah, nah,
important to
that's
have
absolutely
such discussions.
It is.
But then again, like you can only sit and think about the future
Think
for
of future.
however.
And then you have to
Yeah,
get
then
back
you have to get back
work.
into reality. You can be forward looking, but you always have to be forward looking into the next day and not the next 10 years.
I don't know. I think it's both. You have
You know,
to
you
have-
take your
to
next day
survive,
steps.
yeah.
No, you take your next day steps, thinking what you want those steps to lead in 10 years, right? So that's how I see it. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
essentially, what I'll do tomorrow, I'm doing it tomorrow, cause in 10 years I want to be somewhere.
Tiara is asking, who is this? Do you want to explain?
That's Charlie.
Hello, my name's Charlie. I'm a second year accounting student at UniSA, and I am a ex-classmate of Mahir here. And we came up with some pretty cool design. I'm surprised you didn't, pinch that and start running to town with that one.
With?
The parking one that we
Oh.
like
I think someone's actually doing that.
like that was actually a good idea. I'm just too lazy. Like I've got
We did a parking, not universal, but Adelaide centralized parking tracking app, which will tell you how many parking spots are left are empty in every
Yeah.
parking lot around Adelaide.
and
Yeah,
give like a
exists.
heat map.
That exists. It doesn't.
It's in not yeah,
Yeah.
but that concept sort of exists.
Yeah, it was
No.
going to be like a heat map of
Yeah.
like the different parking
parking
spots,
spots.
when it gets busy, when it's quiet, where they're all located. Because there's nothing that really tells you about that in Adelaide. You just
Not
gotta
in
think
Adelaide.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it wasn't as exciting as this for
No.
me personally. That's why I did.
Well, we still
run to the
managed to get a
bathroom.
distinction on that. That was pretty good. at
Yeah,
least.
I think the website gave us.
Oh
brownie
yeah,
points.
the website gave us so many brownie
Bro, I
points,
took
man.
the assignment and I just pasted it into Claude and it made a full website for me. I added in some pictures I found on the internet and they were pretty
Yeah,
impressed.
it was sick. Oh man, that gave us so many brownie points.
That's
Mm.
good.
Second year accounting student, love that. Nice.
I'll be happy.
I'm gonna get a drink too. I need to
Go ahead.
wet my throat a bit. Oh man.
But yeah.
Man.
So, what do you think about
I think it's
Pripal?
pretty cool.
Any questions? Because we won't lie, we do meet a lot of like-minded people who only see the good sides of building in this space. So we just get excitement.
Yeah.
We feel like you could bring that very different perspective.
Yeah, it's like I like the idea. I think it's really super ambitious, and I think it would. The side effects that I see is like more of like the dead internet theory. I know you've talked about like yada. Yeah, it goes on. You're like, we'll have insights of the people, but my experience is everyone's a goddamn same.
To an extent.
Yeah, like
I agree.
everyone is, because I've talked to too many people across too many walks of life. Okay, and it just feels so many people just have the same ideas and they just say it in a different way.
Different way.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
It's not, and that's the reason why I was talking about it being a collective before, and what makes that such a good thing. Because even though I can talk to everyone, okay, regardless of walk, life, creed, whatever, or anything like that, it's still hard to do that though. Comparative to when I was actually in China, it was actually a lot easier because I know kind of how everyone thinks on that aspect, because most of my friends are Chinese. So it becomes that sort of like, okay, I understand your culture enough to interact with you, and I can apply that to every single person I meet. Where comparative, if you don't know about someone's culture beforehand, how do you interact with that person without offending them, without upsetting them? How do you know the way they want you to talk? Okay, what is deemed respectful? Okay,
fair.
And it comes down to lots of these little things too. Okay, like in an example I can give is like South Korea. If I pour you a drink and you pour me a drink, okay, I should be like looking away from you.
Yeah.
But if I in Australia, if I cheers you, I'm looking you in the eye.
Yeah.
It's like so different. But that can be deemed as offensive or mean, rude. It can be taken so many different ways.
Yeah.
And so,
I get your point. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I like the concept of your dead internet theory that you mentioned. It has happened with a lot of things.
half the things I scroll on Instagram now, by the way, are like
AI slop. Yeah.
not just AI slop. Oh, it's so much worse on the. I can show you guys the Chinese one. It's even worse.
Really?
Yeah. You guys want to see that? Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is let me get my other phone.
I'm gonna get back, by the way, into this.
Yeah. Or you stop.
It's already 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So we
Dude, man, I was
hurry.
meant to do work. I got distracted with dog.
Yeah.
I fucking love talking too much, man. Like, it's just so much slop, man. On this is the all the Chinese one, and then this same thing pops up all the time. And then this one
is
crazy.
messed up.
And then it's all this AI over.
Yeah, the Reddit voice. Yeah.
And this.
This is super popular, but that's about weddings. Random AI stuff like this. This one's like face AI stuff. See? Like, so it'll start to go like more AI over words, artists.
There is a lot similar.
Yeah, it's similar. But like Instagram is worse because okay, we scroll through all that and we didn't see an ad.
Yeah.
Okay, if I download Instagram now, every second or third reel I pull up as an ad. But we just went through what, 15, 20 reels?
Yeah.
We didn't see a single ad. Okay, but this is, you'll notice they advertise differently. So the ads will actually be here in the first comment section.
Interesting.
So this will be like.
So that's not an ad, you said.
But it will be here. This is where it's like, hey, come buy my shit. But it will be like, I'm gonna make a drink. and then you can
Hmm.
buy the ingredients or the stuff.
But that's a partnership versus just promoting.
Well, no, because it will be, so it will make the drink like this.
Oh,
and
this
then-
is a paid performance ad. Is it a paid ad, as in the, you know what I'm talking about? Okay.
And then so you see this is what they'll
Yeah.
sell.
Mm.
Okay.
So it blends into the feed naturally, but then there's still the UI is distinguishable.
No.
Oh no, it's not distinguishable. Oh,
No, you,
don't
that's
have to-
understand.
you go to the comment section and it will be like, here's where to go buy my shit.
Mm.
Okay.
So
and
it's
it's
not in
normally
the
like the
video.
pinned comment.
Mhm.
Unlike Western one where it's very,
It's
very
in your
much
face.
in the face. ad. So like I don't mind, okay? Because if it's not in your face, okay, you can kind of just ignore that it's an ad. Okay, and just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's not sitting here being like, hey, buy my shit in your
Buy my
face.
shit, buy my shit.
But it's like, hey, if you're interested in the thing I showed you, here's where to buy it.
I think it's a lot like a marketing theory. Yeah. So and a lot of Western theory is the more direct you are with something, and if let's say, like you are enjoying this coffee, they assume that if I show you more of this coffee, you're more likely to buy a coffee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? It's very similar to when White Coke introduced the can opening thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's to make you thirsty.
Yeah.
So that's what the theory that a lot of this believe. Whereas now a lot of people have started going into it more naturally blended, more experience based.
Yeah, but then you get to some
something.
weird issues where this is why I fucking hate this is the reason why I don't like Instagram Reels as much. Is because you get to the point where you can't really tell it's an ad, but it's an ad.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And it's like, what's a great example? There was some great examples of whole things where it was an ad, but it was the Balenciaga Simpsons one.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay, there's a whole episode of Simpsons that's just Balenciaga ad.
Really? And a proper is this a
Yeah, it's a
large
proper
episode?
whole animated thing.
Jeez.
Like you can Google it. Look at YouTube. Pull up Balenciaga
So
Simpsons.
Charlie, there are two types of ads. I just want to clarify this for my own sake.
Yeah.
One type of ad is where you pay Facebook or Meta to push. So you pay $20 and they promise that we'll give you 10,000 eyeballs, and that's one type of ad. And there is another type of ad where I go to Arya or AJ and I ask him, hey AJ, you have 10,000 followers. Here's my brand. Make a video about it. You can integrate it into the video. You can integrate my product into your video however you like.
Yeah.
And I'll pay you X amount of money because you have X amount of followers and you have X amount of average views. So, is there a distinguishable thing, a UI distinction or something else in the website?
But that
you
one I have
showed?
no clue about. This is China. Okay.
So they don't have anything like
I
that.
don't.
Okay.
If they do, I'm not aware of it. It's
Okay.
a Chinese one though. Okay. Yeah, it's a whole random thing where they did Balenciaga. It's like
28 million views.
yeah, 4 years ago, man. And literally, like, if you saw this on Shorts, it looks like it would be a full Simpsons episode.
Yeah,
And that's how we consume most of our like information.
that's true.
With AI now, they are going to be able to do product placements as
Yeah,
well. Have
that's-
you seen that?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
suits
if you like
thing
record
with-
any video and you can
instead
place
of
your
there
product.
being an ad, just Harvey Specter holds up a can of Coke and says, "Hey,
Yeah.
wow, so tasty," and then sits in the car.
Yeah. Isn't that terrifying?
Yeah. Also, there's the
And
issue
but
with
then
the
you also-
actor in the video
Yeah.
consenting to promoting that product.
Yeah. But then, yeah, that's like really annoying though. From a legal perspective, where do we draw the line of like what's fair use now? Because technically he has altered and edited in video. Okay, is that not counting as fair use? So if someone physically edited it, okay, and pasted Harvey Specter's face, you know, on someone else's face,
Yeah.
is that now fair use, or are we now using?
Or it's creativity.
Yeah.
They own it. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm acting how I feel Harvey Specter should have acted in the scene. You know, like.
Typing is very loud, apparently. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to not make it loud. Mics, but I didn't bring mics.
It's probably from the microphone placement
Yeah.
on the laptop.
Usually we wear mics, but I didn't bring mics today.
Oh, damn. Do you guys use the DJI mics?
Yes.
Yeah, those are so good. I
It's
love
very
those.
nice, very clear. Yeah.
I love those mics, man. But no, I know, I don't like the algorithm pushing ad that they do for Facebook. I think that should just be illegal, in my opinion.
That's how Facebook makes money, though.
Yeah,
That will never be illegal.
I think it's wrong because it
it's a
incentivizes the wrong thing. Okay.
I think see, there's a different thought to this. I'm like, is Facebook a free service? Yes.
If
No.
then you are the product,
No, it's not.
then
I would say
I
it's
would
not a
say-
free service.
yes, it is free.
is
No,
It is free.
No,
Then
no. You are misusing the understanding of free. What is truly free is when you take nothing from me.
yeah,
What does Facebook take from you?
no monetary,
No monetary
exchange.
Right, so
That's
YouTube-
free,
For this YouTube,
Mhm.
it's free to watch. But is there YouTube Premium with no ads?
No.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no ads. So that you're buying into something else. See, it's like if it's a private company that has given you an option for video
Mm.
and you are accessing that website, you are essentially choosing to go onto that website to view the content that's on there.
Yeah, yeah.
So they can run ads.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
so
no,
it's
no,
like
I agree, but what I am saying that I don't like, okay, is the way Facebook does it. Is it's done by the algorithm of I guarantee you I will get X amount of eyeball onto your ad, okay?
Yeah.
And I know YouTube does similar things where they do it on the back end for a whole bidding service war,
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
different advertisers
Yeah.
based off different videos,
Video,
and then
which ad to show where.
Language,
yeah.
region, etc.
But I like that more than I like Facebook's one.
But Facebook also does the same.
Yes, but I don't like the so. I
What
think
makes
YouTube,
it
you
better?
can
What
also-
makes one better than the
I
other?
think on
Explain.
YouTube you can also pay for the boost too. I also don't like the boosting thing.
Boost for
Like if
getting
you-
your ad boosted.
Yeah,
You can do that on Facebook as well.
yeah. I don't. So when I sing you paying to have your ad boosted, I don't really like that. I like just you're gonna pay for X amount of not people to view it, but like
Just to get a space on YouTube.
Yeah.
For this space you
this
pay.
space you're paying. Okay.
Mm.
So that's why I like the back end side of it where they have the whole bidding war and everything like that.
Got
Because
it.
you're not paying directly,
To just put it in people's face.
throw it in people's face. They're just like, cool, here's your exact target audience based off the parameters you want. These are the people that have done it. We're going to charge you X amount of money to go meet these people. Okay? I like that more than pay us $100. I'll give it to 2,000 people. You give me the parameters you want, because the more niche of the parameter you go up, the higher cost. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, because I remember when I was trying to do ads for Facebook, I was running into that issue where I was like, okay, I kind of want this X target demographic. If this is my ideal customer, okay, where in the Venn diagram of things overlap with my
Got it.
my
Yeah,
ad
got it.
that I want to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then that's where you get to this weird sort of like niche issue, and then overcharges money and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm fairly anti ad, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
I would rather things be natural, consumed in that sense. But then I also understand the world we live in is
Yeah.
full of advertising. Okay,
Everything's
everything's advertising.
Having the option of ads allows content to reach people for cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just content,
it-
but
Like
also
stuff,
everything
products
for
to-
cheaper. Yeah.
yeah.
services.
So I feel
But it also, I feel it also sits there and it makes everything too much into a monopoly unless the government intervenes. So you have things like America where they literally will go around and break up companies if they start getting too much market share.
Hmm.
Okay.
and if they don't comply with the
or they don't
Yeah.
comply with them. Yeah.
they don't care if, as long as the company is giving insider information to the government, etc. Like it's helping the government make more money, then the government doesn't care. But
I think it still does.
can you
It still
give
doesn't.
example? Like BlackRock is still a big, OpenAI is still a big.
Yeah, but they're
share.
not a monopoly.
They're not a monopoly.
No, the only one we can talk about being a monopoly in America is Steam.
Steam, the
Yeah.
game,
Gaming.
Yeah, that's like one monopoly over there.
but it's
You
a
sure
global
it's
monopoly, right?
Steam, but then you also have Riot. You also have
Okay, but
The
when
other
we talk
ones-
about, it's like
Over
Steam-
50% is monopoly, right?
no,
No?
is it? No, I think
Monopoly is 100%.
No, that's
No,
not.
That's
no,
right.
Monopoly is only
Yeah,
single
Monopoly.
ownership.
yeah,
true.
sure, but it's like
Duopoly is 2,
Yeah.
and then everything
yeah,
else.
but then it's like when we're talking about it in economic sense too, it's not 100%.
Yeah,
It's
it's always
like
going to be
once you-
99.9.
No,
Like it
no,
can
no.
never be fully
There's going to
100.
be some other random company
Yeah.
out there. But Steam, I think, has like, you can probably fact check me on this if you want. I think
Check
it has,
there.
I think it has over 60% market share. It's should be over 60 for PC games.
75 to 70.
Yeah, so like, would you not call that a monopoly at that point? Okay.
Yeah,
I think most people would locally call that monopoly.
yeah. That is monopoly. You could say that is
Yeah.
definitely.
So, but like, the issue is the reason why it's this in by itself is not being broken up in separate departments.
Mm.
Okay, is because its service that it offers is the same as everyone else. It just offers it better.
Better.
Okay, it's not going around restricting everyone else from competing. It's like, hey man, this is a completely free market. Go wherever
Go
you
where
want.
Yeah.
Okay, but look, my service I'm going to provide is just so much better than the service you can do. Okay,
Got it. So it's indirectly cutting new players because there's no space to grow. Essentially.
yes,
It's
indirectly,
indirectly.
but then the service it offers is just so good.
That
compared-
people also don't need anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're even coming out with an indirect own game engine to compete with like Unreal and stuff. Okay,
Mm.
so you know, and that gives developers more choice.
Choice,
And
Mm.
so I know I refer back to gaming a lot, but
No,
this
that's
is just one of the areas where I'm kind of like I feel like I have a bit of knowledge on it, so
Mhm.
it's easy to like talk about it and then use this as a talking point to talk about some other
Other-
bigger topics
Fair.
instead of going from like like the micro view of a topic that I'm not really super sure about to
Mhm.
explain a macro topic.
Fair.
So it's easier for me to do it that way.
Fair.
So,
No, that's fair.
but yeah, and I'm trying to not be too esoteric about it because there's a lot of things that I could like dive into that are like super
Super
esoteric.
deep. Yeah.
But it's like I need to make it relatable so people understand also.
Mm.
Like one thing I see a lot of the time, especially in the finance space, man, they make things way overcomplicated.
They
Same in the
need
AI
to.
space, it's so overcomplicated.
Men, me and me have understood. They just use jargons.
Yeah,
And you don't need to. You can explain something in a very simple human language.
yeah,
But they'll purposely make aberrations, connect like different words just to make it sound complicated.
yeah. Well,
Become that.
it's the exact same
come
as
across
Excel.
that. Yeah.
Because like, have you guys ever met an Excel whiz?
No.
Like in the workforce?
No, I haven't been in the workforce.
Yes.
Okay,
Sort of.
so there's some people I know who get paid a lot of money, okay,
Just to be good in Excel.
just to be good in Excel.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I'm
it's
aware.
like it's Excel. Like no one ever sits there and goes like
You need to be
crazy
crazy.
good. But if you're crazy good at Excel, people are just like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Replicate what I'm doing." And they're like, "I can't." And you're like, "Cool, give me my money then." It's like because once you get to that good at that, it's
Mm.
you get paid literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to be good at Excel.
Even now, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's unnecessary.
Well, because most workforces haven't adapted or changed, or the things you ask AI to do sometimes, you're like, I don't know if I can trust you. This is trust factor that hasn't built up
It
yet.
hasn't built up yet. That's fair.
And so they're like,
I mean, humans make mistakes as well.
But
But
accepting
the
a
accountability
human,
versus
that's what I was saying. Like, if you accidentally bump into me, I will accept it. But if a robot accidentally bumps into me, or if a autonomous car hits a car, that's
Yeah.
unacceptable because it was built to not crash into anything.
yeah.
Whereas a human
So-
is
so-
known to make errors.
Yeah. So the guidelines go, if a mistake happens, it's not actually a mistake. It's purpose.
Yeah.
Okay? Where if a human makes a mistake, it goes, okay, that's unintentional because
Mistake
your intention from the start
was
is
not
to be
to do
perfect.
that. Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
So,
No,
That's-
that's true.
and that's what makes everything really interesting too.
Yeah.
And we could talk about like the generational gap of people who, I was watching this from a different YouTuber, and they were talking about how generations notice different things. Okay, so like, were your parents good at like using cars, like fixing your dad's? I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like,
We aren't.
like good. I'm like, cool. I can fix the car. Something goes wrong, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Then you're like, I'm good at using computers. Okay. But then you notice the younger generation now is like,
Good at crazy at something else.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not computers.
Yeah.
And then you talk to them about the crazy thing, and you're like, oh, I don't know what the guys
Yeah.
were talking
No,
about.
fair. Get it.
So it's that's the sort of like interesting dynamics that happen over generations, where a new technology will come out, and a bunch of people of that age group will just be good at it. And you just have to accept that that thing changes with time. So eventually, we're going to be the people sitting here being like, well, I don't know how to use this tech. But you know that old computer over there? Yeah, don't worry, I can build it back from scratch, buddy. I'll reboot the whole system, change all the graphics cards. I'll tell you what type of, power supply we need to run to the wattage based on the motherboard, stuff like that. Oh, you want me to rip apart a whole laptop? Yeah, don't worry, I can do that. So, just like how our dads used to talk about cars.
Yeah.
They just sit there and they're just like
Doing
the
stuff.
wrenches and stuff,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, okay.
Alright, man.
Oh yeah, sorry, I can ramble and talk for hours, man.
Nah, absolutely fine. Thanks for joining on to
No,
this.
sorry for derailing it a little bit.
Nah, not at all.
What?
It was fun. He's saying he took us into a different part.
Yeah,
But that's
I mean,
fun.
it made it interesting.
It made
Okay.
it interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Definitely.
anyway.
But
Yeah.
appreciate it, bro. It was so nice seeing you.
Oh, it's so nice. I wasn't expecting to see you at all.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just see you and I'm like, oh, sick.
Do you usually come to the library? Because you
Yeah.
don't live close to the city, right?
Yeah, I do.
I thought you didn't.
Is the live stream off or is it still going?
It's can mute it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys, we were talking about addresses and where we live, which is why I muted. I don't think anyone's watching this. 2 viewers, it's probably TR. She knows where you live. She lives in the house.
Also, typing is very loud. Celestine's saying.
Celestine is also.
Bro, tell her to go to sleep. Alright, coming back to the design.
What do you think of
So-
this? Scratch all this and instead just have a bar here, and if you start typing, this expands into a full view, and yeah, you can still toggle, and this one is home where we are, and so this is highlighted, and then these are all buttons.
Perfect.
Okay, done. That's
Perfect. But let me tell you, it doesn't stop there.
okay.
Now you have to go each section what it is. Okay. Now you know home screen, right? You know this design has to be there. You understand when they click here, even further dashboard and those things open up. Now what we gotta
Show
fix
it
is
on the.
show it on what?
Show it on your laptop. Just give me 1 second. Let me finish this up and. Sorry.
This is nice. I like this. I actually like this. It's sick.
Remember when we had the next gen? Okay, I won't speak too much, but the next gen not interview, the chat with the guy. Because I forgot how to, I was confused on how to pronounce his name. I wrote it in. Don't say it, but.
I can't read it in this. Bro.
Do you know?
Of course I know that, man.
Yeah, and then.
On. That's
Then.
on.
Then. And. So that's.
Now you're gonna tell me Barakadi. This is what it's called, no?
Yes.
Barakadi.
Does that make sense now? Oh, this is O for orange.
On.
Bro, hold on.
Bro.
Okay, done. Unmuted. Should I pause this and look at that or no?
This, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm pausing this then.
What are you pausing? Why are you
My
pausing?
work to look at this.
Yeah.
So, what are these buttons? What are these buttons? Home, chat, playground, analytics. I don't know the spelling. What else? We have one viewer. Nice. That's me. Hey, at least we always have one viewer because I'm always viewing from the phone. Background analytics. Settings. Maybe settings can be down here actually. Okay. That's it, I think. I don't think of any other. Oh, obviously, forgot the main thing. Calendar to view the actual scheduled.
Okay, so as you can see, I'll take you to how I see the drive to be. Okay, so first this will be a separate web page, so something from this but not fully from this. Like the current website we have, we might make some modifications to that to suit when you're just trying to log into the website. Like if needed.
That is the landing page. That's not gonna be the main home page.
Yeah. So okay. So the landing page. So imagine this is the landing page. This will be obviously the login page here. Yeah. So once that login page is done, you jump to this. Alright. This I'm assuming is for sign in and sign up. So for sign in, you don't really get like all these options. You just get your normal login or username, password. For sign up, drop down.
Can I suggest, because we are so forward looking anyways, remove these two buttons, have an email passcode entry. There is a Google sign in option which is easiest and it will always sign in. Even if it's the first time or the last time, whenever you sign in by Google, it's always signing in.
No, but what if it's a company with your company email?
Yeah. So the email will be registered in a workspace, right? Everyone is signing in as a user, not as a company, and the user can be an admin of the workspace. There's no workspace that's ever signing in, right? Every time a sign in action is being done by user. Anyways, so there will be a Google sign in. That's the biggest thing. 90% of people, I'm assuming, will sign in using Google.
Got it. So you want these options down here, like how other websites have.
Secondly, I'll let me finish the whole thing, then you tell me your thoughts. These two don't need to be there because nowadays you can just type in your email, and if when you're typing in your email, it's on the sign up page, and if you type in an email, it will and if it already exists, it will show you down below. This email, an account already exists. Do you want to sign in? And then you click that and then you sign in, rather than selecting here.
Okay, sure.
Or we can switch it around and have it sign in and say we don't have this account yet. Do you want to sign up? And then it will take you to the sign up page. Whichever way.
I just took this from like that YC website.
Understood.
That's all I took. But fair.
Yeah.
So the flow will be sign in page. This shows up.
Do you just want to take down notes right now rather than fully design it here and then with the notes you design it later?
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Should I write down notes in the book?
Or I'll just be typing them here.
One option.
I need to share.
I need to wake up at Google sign in, one option.
Write the flow. Don't write what needs to be on the page.
Features I'm writing.
Make
Flow
different pages. So first flow is start to end, like till the time they see the actual page. So that is one.
So these are just the notes for this page.
Not just for this page. These notes are for everything. So
I'm
we can
writing notes for first page right now.
Okay, right.
I'm not flowing anywhere. I'm still on the first page.
Okay, don't flow anywhere.
Not flowing yet.
And we need to have night mode. Sorry, dark mode.
It's
and
system. There is a way to detect system. Clausify already does this. I'll show you. I'll show you here. This is it's light mode. Interesting. But they don't do it. But look at this.
Hey, chonky. Allah come, Allah come, chonky.
Reacting to a picture of me. If I go to Gmail and go to my Gmail and go to yes. See, this is dark mode, but if I now
But
it's light
that
mode.
is
But
not
that's an email. But
email
websites, you've
thing.
seen websites.
I
do
know
this,
that.
yeah.
So I'm saying is we need to have a dark
Yeah,
and light mode, okay?
done.
That's one of my favorite features that
Yeah.
I will die to put into the website.
Yeah, of course.
Needs to be there.
So sign in page is one option. Sign in, it's sign in, sign up. Google sign in and redirect to want to sign in ? Or want to sign up? No account. That's it. Next page. Or you're writing notes.
No, you are writing features, no, on that.
Yeah, just notes about this page.
That's all the notes you wanna have, sure.
I think notes are just to understand, as long as you understand after reading these.
Sure.
I'm not writing a prompt with full context. What's this?
That's where the logos will sit for everything else.
Logos.
So you know how there's an option that you don't need to always go through Google to sign in. You still always have a choice of email everything, and over here you have Microsoft or like
Sign in with Microsoft and stuff.
if some enterprise business
Okay,
for
okay.
one
Sign in with
whatever
Git.
sign in with Git, sign in with Google, sign in with fucking I don't know whatever the
Apple.
hell they wanna sign in.
Sign in with Apple.
Sure, if they want to. But yeah, that will sit there and get started just there in case they just sign in. So once this page done, and everywhere you see a circle, that's your logo space. Okay. Once that goes, I'm assuming this is the journey for someone who's coming for the first time.
Okay.
So
So
sign
this will
up.
be split into two, right? One is create an account, and this doesn't need to be duplicated.
Yeah,
Up to
and don't
you.
worry, I'll
Yeah,
fix that.
As long as you understand.
Yeah. Once that's done, they come here. This will be our onboarding page. This will be the onboarding page. Alright. So over here, they will have first they select the plan.
Plan.
Assuming
Don't make this onboarding page now. No. Our current onboarding page will not have a plan.
current one won't, but if we get there, if we fix on the things that we have to decide on, this could be a good addition.
Okay.
I feel.
Good to write down.
Yeah. So select your plan options. Bang, 3 plans, 4 plans, whatever we have. Those fall down here.
Plan should be at the end, bro. Plan option should
No,
be
no,
at the
no, no,
end.
no.
Yes. Select plan, how will that be first? That should be last. You fill in all your details first and then you select the plan.
But then they have entered their thing unnecessarily.
No. That's good for us, right? They've committed more. Yeah, bro, think about every website that you've created an account on. Do they ask you for money upfront or do they ask you for money in the most subtle way possible?
Good, fair point. Alright. Start with company intelligence. So I've named it company intelligence. It's not going to be that. It's going to be profile.
Nah, write your name, write what
Company
your
name,
company is.
business, typical what
Mm.
everything that we are included in a onboarding
Mm.
form, but not that extreme information for now. Basic information to just get more, to get a rough understanding.
No, write what? Like you said, write all the things.
Alright,
Tell
cool.
me. No, right now, tell what all will be asked.
Yeah, you.
Off the top
I'll-
of your head, off the top of my head, name of the person. We're not assuming a company is signing in every time. A person is always
Not
signing
a business has to sign in now.
But every person who's signing on to Bitpilot is not a company. They'll transition into a company account later. That's 1024 MB. That's
So someone can upload a 1 gig
1
file
gig
onto
file, yeah.
this.
Like logos and stuff. All files included can be 1 gig. Yeah. But name, industry,
It'll say business / name or name / business name. You get what I mean?
Okay.
That type of form. You can write it down if you want. Now go on to a line onboarding page. 3 responses. Who's this?
Deepak?
Oh yeah.
I understood.
It's yeah.
Spoke. Okay, never mind.
Got it.
Onboarding.
Only slow shortest put in.
Nice. Okay. Details. Name / business. Should it be business name or profile name? Okay, profile name / business name.
Yeah, profile name / business name is fine.
Profile name / business name. Industry, and then it's blocks. Is that fine? When you sign into Notion or stuff, it gives you or Hinge. I don't know if you know, but interests. It asks you for
I know
3
what-
interests, and then you pick from
Pick and-
25 options.
Yeah, got it.
So blocks.
Yeah, that's
Of industry / other, and then they can write.
Yeah.
Custom. Number 3.
This is not now.
No.
This I have a separate. I'll show you that.
Okay.
Emails.
Email. No, email's already entered.
Okay, if not email.
Website.
Then, no, that's not in that.
Website is optional. Website you have a different.
Optional. Yeah, I have a thought for it. I'll show you.
Okay, you know what my thought was? After they
Hold on.
input their details, then they move on to the next step, which is I don't know what. In the background, this gets processed and it gives them a summary
Of what they
of
do.
something cool that might be of value to them.
Got what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Like,
Huh.
oh, these are your 5 competitors. This
Can
is what's
do.
trending.
Can do.
With our
Yeah, got it. Include
Um,
that there.
After
Include
this,
that
after the
point there.
details section ends, I'll include the point. Have an engine in the back end running while they fill out the form. There can be a notification that pops up suddenly after it's done.
Yeah. Fair.
That whoa, click on it.
You just went like something that pops up like, whoa.
That's not the sound it will make. It will be like. Okay. Do you want to go and bring energy drinks?
Why you sleepy me?
Yeah,
No, I'm good, bro. I've had my share of coffee.
I'll go and buy then.
Now
Uh,
wait for 15 minutes.
Yeah, afterwards. Industry. What else? Oh, main goal, right?
Nah.
Not here.
Not here.
Then can you tell me what
'Cause-
your next
no, no,
plan
no,
is
no.
now?
I'm saying don't ask this question altogether.
At all, okay.
Because
Okay,
we want
fine,
to
it's
build
not- yeah,
all these
we
things for
yeah,
them,
yeah.
right? They don't need this. This, yes, brief. But even that is something
Target
that
audience.
if something
no,
like
we'll
we
detect
can,
this.
yeah,
Obviously, we are
yeah.
not asking that. Yeah.
Good boy. Cool,
no,
cool.
No, but
That's a
our-
cool thing to ask.
No, but
Do
our,
people not want to tell their interests? You tell me. Do people not want to tell their interests? We can include a box that says not
optional.
related.
Yeah.
Optional also, but not related to what your business. Just tell your top creators that you love. I could just say Ronaldo, even though I run a bloody tech company.
Do you know what?
This is.
Do you know what? I understood. What's his name? But I understood.
You got the reference, yeah.
No, but the thing is, when we ask on the onboarding page itself for creators that you admire. No. Huh?
Yeah, we asked that question.
What?
Oh, you're saying we should ask that question, right?
I'm
We
saying,
shouldn't ask. Oh.
will it feel like we are copying them? Will it, like, imagine you're a fresh with palette sign up person. You sign up and they ask you for
Just put it under interest box. No, why does it need to be specifically for this? Put
For-
interest.
interests. Isn't that the industry?
I don't know. This might be a bit
Huh?
weird. If it's a non-business profile, we take their interests.
As in?
If you're a business, you don't put in your interest because hey, you're a business. But if it's a normal profile
Creator profile.
Creator
Business
profile.
/ creator. Okay.
and it bifurcates there, so
Hmm.
bifurcate that into two sections.
Business / creator, and then creator. Inspirations.
Works.
Interests. Yeah. What's 4? Or is that it?
No. There
Hmm?
is couple more questions that I think should be there. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Now this we can ask. So my thing was, how do we pull that? I have an idea on how we can pull that stuff. All right.
Tell that to me now if you want. But I'm thinking, how much more do we want to add to this? Because the less friction that we create here,
Exactly.
the more likely that they'll press the enter button.
No, I understand. I agree with you on that. That's what I'm thinking. What
So
else?
should it just be this? Profile name and industry for a business, and profile name, industry, and optional creator, and enter, and then next page we can ask for more stuff if
See,
required.
if it's a
No. Oh. Calling me back, bro. Shit. I'll call you after I go home.
he's not going home tonight.
I am going home, please.
No,
I am.
not tonight.
I will go home.
No, right?
It is in my best interest to go home. I'll go home at 3.
Quitter. I thought he
Yeah.
wasn't a quitter, but he is, guys. He's
Sorry,
quitting.
bro.
Alright. So, this question, industry question, is very specific to business profile. Instead of
Niche,
this,
so if it's a creator, we ask for niche, and if it's a
Niche.
business, we ask for industry.
I was thinking we can also ask if it's an individual, what is their purpose for using their site. So, like, are they a student? Are they some marketing person?
Can we not ask that
inspirational?
in the next page? On the next page?
No, next
Because-
page is very different.
No,
I'm
listen,
telling you,
listen. This is enough information for us to run the back-end engine scraping and give them a summary. So the faster we can get them to press enter on this page, the more likely it is that they'll press enter, and the more likely it is that they'll see the summary
we
and
can
get
we
impressed.
can do one thing is that we could, once they sign up fully, we can add some more things into the page. You know, like when you buy a service, then you get pop-ups like, oh, fill in, fill in, fill in. Who are you? How did you find out about us? Have you seen that?
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
ever sign up, you've done your signing up,
Yeah.
then you get the
Hmm.
pop-ups where you just fill them in, and then it guides you to where is what is where, like all those things. Have you?
Understood. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So that any other question we can add there after sign up, not before sign up.
Hmm.
This they haven't still signed up.
Hmm.
Like they have just filled in this, but we still need a bit of more information. We can
Hmm.
ask some extra down the road.
But yeah, so this is it. Do you want to call it here?
For now,
Yeah,
but
I
keep some
agree
space.
as well. So industry for business, it will be industry and
Tia, why haven't you gone to sleep yet? It's 3.
niche.
Oh, sorry, it's 2 o'clock. What are you guys doing? Are you guys still drinking at home?
Nice, probably.
I doubt, man. They said they'd finish up at 2
They
or
said.
I thought they would.
Niche. And then that's it.
We just got back home.
From?
From where?
Bruh, were they on Handy Street or something?
God knows.
Here, use this to create a
Okay.
Now everyone went home early, but we robbed. Nice.
Why are you getting excited?
No, like I want to
Just
say
continue
something,
with
yeah,
your work.
Okay. Now the summary, then pop up to show.
You're going to call me here, but his mom was like, he's probably sleeping. Let's not disturb him. He's with me. He'll be sleeping with me today. No. Alright.
Nice. I think that story is done though. Huh? Oh.
Oh, you know what? Just let us work,
Yeah.
please.
If Mihir is interested in the tea, yes, but not right now.
No, not now.
Engine.
Not on this.
Yeah,
this.
of course. Yeah. Is clear. Profile name / business name, and or instead we can have a thing
option like
yeah,
what
like
I had
sign
right
in, sign
now,
up.
yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, business / creator, and then business will go industry and blocks, others niche and blocks, and then if creator it will be inspirations / interests optional.
Yep.
And then enter, then the engine runs. That's onboarding. Can you show me in this on Miro? Is it Nero or Miro? L8R. Excuse me, sleeping with who? Later. I told you I'll stay up for you, dude. No, that's how, but you take your time, lol. Whoa, passive aggressiveness.
You just enjoy to stir shit up.
Me?
Alright. So next button is integrations. I saw this on like other website. Integration is where they will connect all their Instagrams, WhatsApp, YouTube, websites, CRM tools, and I've seen a very cool layout to do this.
Okay. Immediate problem I see with that. Integrating even one thing takes 5 minutes.
I'll show you it doesn't.
Integrating Instagram requires you to go onto Instagram, sign in. Then if it's a 2-factor authentication account, then it will give you a code. You have to input that code. All of that will take 5 minutes.
They want to sign in.
No, but to sign up as a new user, is that necessary?
But they can be it can be an option.
Yeah, but integrations should be shown, like you said, as it guides you. Show me the layout as well. It might be exciting. No, not passive aggressive, bro. Me is a bad influence on him. I'm a bad influence on you, apparently. That's such a lie.
You are.
That's such a lie.
I've already signed in with my account, so I can't show you the flow. But I really want to show you the flow. Might
Sure.
need your account.
My account for?
Hmm.
Yeah. Just go on incognito, bro. Control Shift F. Command Control Shift N. Shout out Mandar for teaching me that, my cousin. Oh, you just understood now. Dot info. Okay. What is FAI? What is this? What does it do? Can you tell me? Can I name it? Fuse it?
No.
I just did.
Yeah. Shut up.
How do you feel about your parents going to UK without you, bro? Stop doxing me, firstly. Secondly, I feel FOMO. I wish they did it in the 18 years that I was living with them, but they decided to wait until I left their house and their jurisdiction to take the UK trip, which is kind of sad.
This is
Nice.
so they
What-
know their shit.
What do they do? Bro, even you know.
No. These guys series A also, bro.
Oh, then, but doesn't mean that. I mean, Meta can have bad UI, bro.
क्यों आ रहे हैं ना?
This guy's also scheduled with us. Nice.
लगने वाला है भाई. Yeah, tell no. Say it out loud.
No, I mean, how will they know what, and what will they do if they log into this? 8.
You know, someone logged in. I think my Spotify got hacked or something.
Nice. Do you want mine?
No, I changed my password.
Bro, I have one free Spotify to give out. Not free, but like cheap.
Stop your free stuff. It's fucking
No,
bullshit.
I bought Spotify Premium, like not Platinum something, and they, instead of 100 rupees a month, it's 300 rupees a month, but I get 3 accounts. And I gave one to Kavish, one is my own, and I have one more. It's just sitting there. I'm already paying for it.
I'm guessing it was from this app I got
Okay.
inspired from. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, yeah.
This is bad though. You just got inspired by this and are using it, I understand.
No, but I no. This is not the only one I used. No, I used many other. I've signed up to like the most random shit there is just to do some research.
See, obviously, you know,
I found
these
this very
things-
comfortable.
These things we can A/B test, but without even knowing what this is capable of, if it's asking me for money.
But that's why you have this option, no?
Yeah, I
Like
understand.
here.
But this startup, because they are that, their current customers are probably people who, I don't know how good their distribution is right now. So if their distribution is through word of what?
Good.
Am I cooking? Oh, the distribution is good
Good.
on social media.
Like in the space.
Because I'm saying if people are coming to this organically without knowing fully well what this is doing, then just straight away asking for money is.
Yeah, fair point.
Bro, stop exposing me. 4 people are watching. What if? How do you feel? Oh, Kavish has to give me 100 rupees, bro. $2, bro. Come on, $1.8, please.
Yeah, he's got it like that, Kavish. Don't worry. Take another 2-3 accounts. So yeah, see, look at this thing.
Go to integrations now.
Now even they have this section which I really like. This add domain section. I'm happy. I like that.
Competitor domain. But bro, I'm not so sure. I mean, obviously, see, these are features we can A/B test. It's very easy to run A/B tests on our own website.
Yeah,
We just need a lot of people, and we probably need to survey. We can survey 100 people.
No one surveys nowadays.
We can go and ask directly. We can do the non-scalable stuff like surveying. Yes, I'll do it. I'll go and.
It's
yes.
the old way of doing everything, and that's how you're doing. These are like standard practice which people just follow.
Bro,
I did this even for the company.
how
we know.
comfortable you are sharing,
Very,
knowing that.
very, because this just shows that you mean business.
Okay,
bro.
what does this thing do? What do they do? What does this website do?
Okay, I will. You can read for yourself.
What do they do? Outbound sales. I can read what they do, right? Yeah, SaaS platform built for startups. Bro, it's okay if we share, bro. It's fine. If people take inspiration from us, we have made that information public.
Don't man, just read it for yourself.
Outbound sales. See, the difference with this and us is we use that information to sort of copy their output.
But not necessarily.
They don't know that, no. So having that might make us sound fake, like we are depending on their our competitors' stuff.
See,
it's good to
now
have it.
or later you have to get this information.
Yeah, but we are
This is
already
optional.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it's not. Over here, you
It's
have to
not.
enter one.
Really, that's
option.
stupid.
If without that, they don't let you
That's
go.
insane. No, but we have the functionality to find their competitors better than them. Right?
And this option also.
Even I want 2.5 AOD. What lots of people survey. People still beta test. We are doing that next week with our clientele. See? Shut up.
Bro, let it be. If I again say something.
Say. Are you scared?
No, it's.
Say.
In tech industry, people did surveys fucking 50 years back.
Okay. Will surveying help us or harm us?
I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying go
yeah.
ahead. You'll
one
just
of
waste
those things
time
that
on it.
No, but again, like I see this a lot when you think of things, is you are not willing to do things that are not scalable.
That are not scalable.
Not scalable at the start. Obviously, 10 months down the line when we have 100k MRR, we won't go and do surveys.
No,
but when we are nothing, then it's not a bad idea
You
to do
can
surveys.
surveys. There's two ways you can go about it. One is whoever people you meet, you take their opinion to sort of guide it, and you actually take a survey and reach out to people
not
to
that
do it.
survey. But surveying,
then
the process of surveying is the process of going to someone, asking them for their opinion.
So you can always
surveying.
add a button at the end. Do you want us to change anything? Initially also you can do that.
Then, yeah, true.
Take it. So I'm
We can show
saying
it to our
don't say
friends.
surveys.
Survey as in not a form where people write down. Understood.
You can
my
do it.
fault.
Things
Yeah.
surveys or like feedback can be done in a much smoother and
Understood.
faster
Let's
way.
move,
Is what
let's
I'm
move
saying.
on. But I don't like this. Do you tell me honestly? Do you think it's good to have this or no? We have this for personal, but we don't have this for business. Do you think that's good enough? You want to have it for business as well?
I want to have it for business
But-
purely not. But
But listen, no, like you understand that part
I
of our
get
process is to find their competitors for them better than them.
I
So
get it. I know. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We can drop it. It's not end of the world for us, so we can drop this one. Alright, this happens. This is a page that I thoroughly अरे इधर नेक्स्ट कंटिन्यू कर.
Best based in Czech Republic. This person.
Look at this. Do you get it? Do you get the joke? Okay.
I've got no. I should have opened it now. Next time. GitHub link. I will open it later.
Sure.
Yo, 55 viewers now. What? 55 viewers? Oh, 5. Who are the 5 viewers? I only see 3. Not 55. I wish, bro. 55 is
Bro,
a big number.
55.
55. But I only see 3. It's okay. No,
Alright.
not,
Now this is this option here.
Hmm.
And if they want to save, see,
By
they
the
have
way,
to
I'm
do
just
this
reminding
later.
you, someone is waiting for you to go home to sleep.
You are waiting to go home to sleep.
I'm reminding you. I don't care more. I'm just making.
Oi.
Whoa, who are these 5 people, guys? Can you
Guys,
please
just
chat?
say
Can you
hi.
say hi in chat?
Alright. So
We are, by the way, discussing the front end design for our web application VidPilot, which will be launching this month, hopefully.
Yes, this month.
Maybe not fully to the public, but the first V1 of the app will be launched to a select few people. We are designing the front end, we have designed the back end, we have made it, it works, I think. And we are designing a front end, so a website. When you log in, what do you see and how the information should be presented to you to make it convenient for you. I hope all of you stick around and please tell us in chat who you are.
Okay. So now there's 2 ways to go about this. Okay, very straightforward.
Go about what?
Go about integrations. Okay. So one way or the other, they have to integrate the systems to get most out of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Now some people can choose that, hey, I'm gonna get all my integrations out of the way first, so that I don't have to deal with it later. Hence, we can provide this option, which is skippable. I think if someone is willing to sit here
Okay, listen.
and go one by one and connect, I don't see a harm in it.
Listen. Okay, fair. But let's do this. Whatever it is, at 10 seconds. Okay. I don't even know. Invalid.
Come on, bro.
This. Or it might be extremely simple. Oh, provider is facing problem, is it? With this. Credentials are wrong. Wait, what was the previous one? See, but the thing is, signing into an account for Instagram. Okay, I'll show you something else.
Instagram.
Is this an app as well? Basically, I have done. Okay, on let's try on this. What was it? Buffer. They have Instagram integration, right?
No, they don't need.
No, they do have Instagram integration.
No.
What do you mean no? How will they schedule posts?
They as in this. I thought this.
No.
Yeah, Buffer has.
Sign up. Let's say sign in. With sign in. Blocks. I got an email as well. Those two views got scared and left. Lol. Okay. Good. This is helpful for us.
Could be.
What tools you use to manage social media? Okay. What channels do you focus on? Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
This is a good
LinkedIn,
this also. This
Facebook.
page.
Yeah. Wow, I'm glad we did this. Continue. Thanks for choosing before you. Here's what you can do. Organize ideas. It didn't ask for integration, but look at this, okay? Start Instagram. Connect to Instagram. I'm doing this very fast, okay?
So Mihir's password for Instagram is
You didn't even understand the password. I typed it.
and just do show.
I will do show. Have you seen Friends? Oh, you wouldn't. Log in with Facebook.
I don't think I blame this on an integration.
Do you want to sign into yours?
No.
Oh, I know what we can sign into. Let me
With
restart. Yeah.
sign into.
Oh no. Does it not control Z? I think it will be signed in as long as instance. Okay, it is signed in. Okay. Is it vid.palette? And password is. Do you remember?
You know what it is?
No, type. I forgot. Oh, I didn't remember. yeah. It's login.
That I'm not sure. I have to double check, but I think it is that.
So I have to save info now. Then this will redirect, and then it's access and manage comments. Allow. But if this was two-factor authentication, it would have taken more time.
You're under a minute.
Yeah, but see, it's a minute. No, before even see.
See, this is not something that we need to discuss. Also, very small thing.
No, you said
I just feel it's like a cool thing to just show that hey, we can integrate your system so that they remember later that they have to do it. Is a skippable step. One thing they just have to do is just press skip and they're fine. If they want to go away with the hassle or just want to do it, then again, it's a choice.
Okay, I think I'm on board.
I'm not gonna.
This exercise helped me agree with you. Okay. This was good. This is good. This is good.
This makes me feel. You know what? This makes me feel like, oh shit, I can connect my this. I can also connect my this. Shit, I can also connect my.
Yeah.
It's like a cool thing because they are big names right here, which we can present. It's a cool thing to have. So that's the sole reason.
Good. Then next step while onboarding is integration. Right? After
Yes,
details,
sir.
it's integration.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, we had something else to discuss also. Let me bring up the.
Integrations, and then it's just social integrations first.
Yeah, works. No. I think.
Gmail stuff first.
Yeah. Cool,
Okay.
like cooler stuff. Sorry, cooler stuff later. Oh no, what do we need more access for? That's how it should be. We need that. Socials first, no other one.
I'm not writing again. You decide first. Social media.
Then website. Inbox. CRM. That's the flow.
There will be no CRM.
There will be what, bro? Where are you gonna get the calendars from? What, they're gonna manually tell you a calendar?
True. So Gmail first or CRM first after
Gmail.
social media, then CRM, and then 4 is then here, do you have a website? Shouldn't that be there?
So I tried website.
Here.
Didn't I?
CRM. So social media sign in, social media,
Right.
Gmail, CRM.
You discuss this and quickly go to the washroom.
Okay. Discuss with who?
Okay, if not discuss, you can work. I'll just.
Okay. Let's see. Kavish, can you WhatsApp message me the password? I'm sure you can guess.
This is a live stream. How do the t-shirt stuff go?
Hmm?
How did the t-shirt stuff go?
It's not, it's on hold. Which subject is it? Which class? Which course? In general. No, but what are you studying right now?
Tax reconciliation.
Tax
Yeah.
reconciliation. I don't even want to begin to understand what that is or how difficult that would be.
Dude, my mom, we just had a like catch up because we have an exam literally in the middle of the break.
That's not good.
So on Friday, next Friday, it's like we have a test. It's like 30% of our grade.
Wow.
35%, I should say.
Oh.
And then I went through a 3-hour intense lecture, and I had like 5 pages of notes from that lecture.
Which you have to go through now.
No, this is me going through
Everything.
other stuff.
Oh.
But during the 3-hour lecture, I just like so many notes I wrote down.
Oh, understood. Kavish, holy shit, bro, this is so cool what you just shared with me. Is it an open source library of free stuff? Free media, heck yeah. Largest collection of free stuff on the internet. Wow. Ad blocking / privacy, artificial intelligence, streaming, listening, gaming, reading, downloading, bro, this sounds a bit sus. Sorry, Kavish, that sounds slightly sus. Anyways, Arya's in the bathroom, so in the meantime, I am happy to reply to your comments if you have any questions to throw or just random stuff that you want to say, feel free. Kavish, why are you calling me, bro? Hello? Why are you calling me? Hello? First overseas guest on stream.
The lag on your stream is crazy.
Is it lagging? The internet is bad? Or
I don't know, but no, the stream is like 20 seconds behind.
yeah, that's intentional. 300 millisecond. Oh no, that's something else. No, we have set a lag on purpose. It's not 20. I think it's more like 5 to 10. Might feel like 20 because if it's 10, then it's 10 twice on both ends, right? So it might feel like 20.
Could be.
Yeah.
I'd gone for your dad's birthday.
Yeah. Can you tell me about this later? I'll call you on the way home when I'm walking home in the next 40 minutes.
Let's see if you do.
Yeah. That's
If
very
you don't,
fair.
I won't. No, if you don't, I won't give you the 100 rupees for this month.
Okay.
Alright. Bye.
Yeah. Talk to me on chat.
Carry on, Wilson.
Yes. Bye.
Sure.
Oh, we have another person joining in. My friend Anushka. Hello. What's she saying? Very late. I don't know what that means. Guys, okay. Let me paint you a picture. You are a business owner who knows jack shit about, who knows nothing about content creation and who despises it, and you want that taken care of for you. What's a good example? Okay, I don't know, but you want that taken care of you. There is a system, an app, a web app where you can sign in, put in your details, give it access, and it will just post stuff for you, and all you have to do is review what it has done before it goes out. That's optional as well. It's scheduled. You can not review and it will still go out. What would you like to see? The first thing that, as soon as you open up, what would you like to see? And what are some features that you would want in this app, in this web app? Waiting for your replies. If anyone's even watching this, 2 people watching, that means only one other person's watching, which is kind of sad. Bro, you need to build trust before one gives you access to the calendars and shit. No. Bro, Buffer is a scheduling app. The purpose is to schedule content. I would give access to it so that it schedules stuff for me. Now, Buffer, the credibility will come from reviews. What Buffer has done actually is it says 200,000 people using buffer, 11 million posts last month, 11 supported platforms. It shows the team. Actually, that's a very good point. That's actually a very good point. Yeah. On the landing page, it shows the human aspect which builds trust. That's actually a very good point. We are an open company. Monthly active users, ARR, they show you their ARR. Get started, no credit card. We are not free, obviously. We are like an enterprise solution more than a tool for everyday people. So when we sell our service to someone, that procedure of selling is doing the authority building and trust building for us. Other than that, we have our social media, we have our, the websites where they are, what they are looking at as they go through this journey. But as of now, I don't think there's going to be any organic traffic through our website, and we are not selling to individual creators because I don't think they'd honestly benefit from it unless they are making money through social media. So, and if they are making money through social media, they already know what's working, and if that's their full-time job, they don't need us genuinely. This is for enterprise and lean teams who don't want hold on, I can just do this. This is for lean teams and enterprise level people who want to do social media marketing but are not good at it, and to sell to those people, it obviously won't come straight from website traffic, so we have to do a sales thing with them, and once we have onboarded them, this is how they're going to access. Yeah, see, on their website they build credibility with the big numbers. You also need to do that somehow. Yes, so we need to integrate this into our landing page. Actually, we need to somehow show credibility. Have you done that on your main page yet? I can show you our main page right now. I did a stream yesterday with the main page. Oh, there's 4 people watching. Can everyone say hi and engage in chat, please? So I feel like I'm talking to more people and not just Kavish. Because I told him to end the call. I could have just done this on call with Kavish. Let me show you with pilots landing page right now. This is subject to change. Extremely critical change. It's going to be completely different in terms of the text. Don't be shy, guys. All this, if you watched the live stream yesterday, there was it was like the entire live stream was just me critiquing this landing page. So, but this is what it looks like. I would suggest to not read what's written and just look at the design. Look at how I was pointing at the screen. You're not going to see that. Look at this section and how it moves as I scroll. And then as soon as it hits here, it starts filling in this code block. And there's this page. There's this. But you're right, there needs to be pictures of us, maybe numbers, showing credibility. You're like completely right. I will tell that to Arya as soon as he's back, and he's not back for like the past 15 minutes, which is you know what that means. Okay. Anything else? Have you done that, Donisha? Design is dope. I don't know how I feel about that tagline. What is the tagline? You're always on content agent. Yeah, I guess it could be better. Yes. Any suggestions? You know, one thing that It was a good tagline. Did you say tagline? That's not a tagline, that's a header, but a good tagline that I came up with was, let me find it. Content is essential. It shouldn't cost you everything. No, creating it shouldn't cost you everything. What do you think of that? Let me show you. What do you think of this? Content is essential. Creating it shouldn't cost you everything. That's obviously not something that we'll put on the website. The website will be one-liner about what the agent is, but that's a good tagline. I think that's a good tagline. You will get back to me. Okay. No, but Kavi, think about it. How will that look on the front page of the website as soon as you open it? Obviously, you're right. Your always on content agent can be improved to be something better. We just haven't been able to come up with that something better yet. Bro, this guy is taking so long. Is he watching? Arya, are you watching? I don't know. He's probably watching reels. Okay, integrations is good. Also like Slack and stuff. For updates. We can integrate Slack. It's the 18th of April. Oh, it's one of my friend's birthdays. I will wish in some time. Let's see cal.com and how many people have signed up for this.
Actually thought about a question.
Yeah?
About your thing.
Yeah.
What do you determine as being viral?
As viral, having 5 times the amount of... Okay, what do you mean? Can you elaborate on the question?
You say you'll be going over competitors to find if they've got viral content.
5 times the amount of average views.
Okay.
Or 5 times the amount of... like, if someone has 1,000 followers and any video of theirs that's over 5,000 views is a viral. It's an outlier video.
Okay. But then how do you know if that is a trend going forward, or if that's something that they've just developed and it's worked for them? Maybe based off their audience or something like that.
But because they are our competitors, we share the same audience. Yeah.
It's like on the Venn diagram, yes, but you're not selling the exact same product.
No, but
because a lot of people like let's take the PT space for example. Right? Every person can do fitness. People don't like the person because they do fitness. They like how the person explains the fitness.
Yeah.
But what does going viral mean for explaining it? Because we've talked about transition books and everything like that. So are you then just going to start ripping the script they use? Maybe it's the voice. But these are intangible things.
Yeah. So for now, it's only the script that it's able to look at. So it's not able to look at the video visually. But that's something that we want to obviously add.
Yeah.
So if it's some like image that they've put, or if they've used a lot of memes, for example. If it's like a fitness guy there's an Aussie lady who is a fitness influencer, and what she does is her video starts with a get ready with me, so she changes into her gym outfits and then she poses, and then she transitions that into, so like she's basically imitating a meme with her pose, and then she goes to the gym and then she's like doing all her workouts, and then she adds humorous laugh tracks and
Yeah.
like sound effects and stuff. So that's a format. It's able
Yeah.
to remove all the elements that are specific to the video and the channel, and just tell me what are I don't know how to explain it, but like templatize that video basically,
Okay.
and it will
Because
test
I
it
just-
once and see how it performs, and if there are strong signals, then it
Like, I guess if the cost is so low, it's like it doesn't really matter.
exactly.
But then, I don't know. I feel like it's like, we're gonna be doing multiple different like channels then under the same branding. Like, because if you just keep throwing out video after video, someone goes and looks on the feed. Okay. Are you going to delete every single like non-successful?
No.
Video? Like, because then that ruins engagement.
Yeah.
So then
There
you
are
gotta
4
have-
things that we look at. One is if that video aligns with our company, like the
No.
what
I'm just carrying
just
like the
an
viral
idea.
part.
I understand. That's why this is also important. So, just the idea is validated on 4 things. How much it aligns with our company first, how much it aligns with the current trends in our industry, how much it aligns with our competitors' performance, like something along the same lines done by our competitors, how well has that video performed, and how well has something similar performed for us.
But then how are you getting ahead of the trend?
We aren't.
Because like from how you describe it to me, it sounds like
We are not creating a trend.
yeah, I know you're not creating.
Yeah.
But it's like you're trying to, from how it's been pitched to me. Okay. Because remember, I don't know any of the back end detail stuff you're trying to do. From how it sounds pitched to me, is you're like, we're not trying to make the trend, okay?
Yeah.
But you're trying to catch the wave of the trend instead of it like being already like halfway up or
Catch
near
it
the
very quickly so
very
that
quickly
we
at the
take
bottom.
advantage of it.
But I'm saying like this bottom part of the trend.
We don't know if it's the bottom part until there's a top.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm saying how do you determine what
We
it is?
can't.
And because like when you talk to me about how does this align with our competitors, as soon as you say that, I already think about it of being at the top of the trend. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
That means
true.
that means you're always late. You're never early.
True. But even if it scores it 5 out of 10, so it's a score based system.
Yeah.
If it gives it a 5 out of 10 for competitors, but if that similar style or that similar I don't know, like those keywords in the video title have been trending lately, so it's current.
Yeah, but then you're like behind the trend. Because if it's already trending, it's already trending. If that makes sense.
But something can be trending, and then the level that it's trending at can increase as well. Like I can still call something trending. Like the 6-7 meme was trending, but then it 10x'd and it 10x'd again. But it was still trending when it was 1% of what it was at the peak.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I view trending as like 100 million views. If it's under 100 million, it's not trending.
Overall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's all again.
It's like, then you're just gonna go down to like how niche are you going through. Like, because if you go down to like a niche enough group, even 1,000 views is a trend.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I said it's subjective to the number of followers of the person.
No. I mean like the type of brand.
Yeah. So if I'm a
But the goal of marketing is to bring as many people into it as possible.
not necessarily as many qualified people as possible.
No.
Yes.
Well, if you only have pre-qualified people, okay, then you're not creating mental awareness of your brand.
Does Rolls-Royce have TV ads?
No.
They can
But
have ads.
But they create mental awareness in other ways.
Yes, but Rolls-Royce, when they are doing direct marketing, they don't post on social. I mean, they do post on
They
social
post
media,
on social media.
but
they
they
go
don't.
to car shows. They
They
go
don't.
to where all their customers are.
Yes, so they go to car shows and they don't go
But
running ads on
you're
Instagram.
also strawmanning my argument with that one. Because you're not. Sorry. Okay. What deems, like, we'll use fitness as an example. What deems as a qualified person?
Someone who is into fitness.
No.
Or who is interested in fitness, who watches fitness videos.
Anyone.
True,
Because the barrier to entry is so low.
I agree. But who is qualified, as in who is more likely to take action towards a fitness video than...
Fat people.
Yeah, no, maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe
Yeah,
someone
no,
like me.
You know why they are? Because preparing for the action is more. It will get more dopamine out of people than doing the action.
Fair. No, but my point is, people who, when I look at an industry, when it's like a hyper specific niche that only exists in a certain geographic region and it's not that big worldwide, my competitors become other people in that geographic region. And then when I look at their videos, and if one of their videos has gotten 20 times more views than their average video, that's still a viral video for that niche.
Yeah.
It's not a viral video in the umbrella term sense, but it's still viral for that specific target group. And
it's such a small niche though. If you're getting down to that level.
But that's what we want, right? Why would a business pick us to do content for them? Because they want something out of it. They want inbound leads. They want recognition.
Yeah.
They don't want recognition everywhere. If it's a brand selling something to the age group of 25 to 40, they don't want recognition from 16-year-olds. So we'd probably not post memes for them, even though memes are trending. We probably wouldn't post some 6-7 related meme on their account, even if it's more likely to get more views.
Like the finance places that also go into like, hey, I'm a Gen Z employee, please come like check out my page.
That's not bringing any value? I mean, it's making it popular. I guess so.
Because
but
like you don't know, we don't have the metrics behind it. Okay. You can say, oh hey, that brought me no value. But if that got the company,
eyeballs,
let's say 100 million views. Okay. No, not even that. 1 million views. Okay. And even 1% of people click through to their website and become a lead. Okay.
It would be much less than 1% if it got a million.
That's still a decent amount of people.
Yeah, but again, the content that this page would post otherwise is not that type of content. So then if someone were to follow from that one video and then they see the other videos that are boring but that we post for lead gen, they would probably someone who's not qualified following me harms me because they are less likely to engage with my posts that are targeted towards my qualified audience, and then as they engage less with me, my videos are pushed out less.
Sure. If you then go for like natural engagement afterwards. I can see what you're, but then you're talking about people engaging with it less who aren't pre-qualified. But to engage in a video for marketing, you don't have to be qualified as an individual buyer.
We can try to make it that way. If we are making a video about cooking, and if we make it so that only people who enjoy cooking would watch till the end, and
But the people who enjoy cooking probably already look at all the slop and go like, I want to look at something else. Like they already look at jokes and probably get it. So you're trying to make an unqualified person become qualified.
How?
Okay. Because that's like you try to get some form. Why do you think brands do collaborations?
With creators.
Okay. Because you're trying to make an unqualified person become qualified. Okay?
Yeah, aware.
So, here's a great example.
Yeah.
You guys know Magic the Gathering, right?
What?
Magic.
Magic?
Yeah, the game, the card game.
No.
No. Fuck. You know Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Okay, cool. This is like the original out of all.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's doing
The-
collaborations now with old content. Okay. So it's got Lord of the Rings. You like where you're like
I
Lord
know
of the
what
Rings.
Lord of
Why is
Rings.
Lord of the Rings being brought into this game? Because you're bringing unqualified people to become qualified,
Yeah.
and that's like that is the idea of marketing at the end of the day. Because I can only sell to a pre-qualified person. Okay. You like if you're already qualified, if you're already a fitness influencer type person who enjoys gym workout stuff, you need a deep level of content, okay, to become engaged with that content.
True.
Okay, like there's I only follow. I'm a fitness guy myself. Okay, I go to gym. I understand how to work out. There's only one fitness guy I follow, and
Which is?
Where's my phone? And the only reason why I follow him is because of how unique he does fitness. So
Okay.
he puts muscle pads on himself and does the workout to show which part of the muscle is being used. Not just like a 10-minute video saying, hey, this muscle's being used in this sort of way. No. I will show you the static going through the body when you're engaging the muscle. Okay, to show you which ones are engaging differently. So it's like, to me, this definitely proves what I want to do to improve at the gym. If I want to work a certain muscle group, instead of someone just saying, hey,
But that's like the unique value thing, the personal insight thing, right?
yeah, but then there's no one else doing it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's like, that's what I'm saying about like someone who's pre-qualified. Okay? Because that's someone who's come up with their own original idea and is executing it. Not, they haven't gone around and seen all the other viral videos and gone like, I'll rip some of that off and then put my own stuff into it. Like, he doesn't have a hook or anything. He just straight does the exercise and does the two comparisons, and that's it.
Can you tell me his account?
Let me pull it up.
Can you tell me his name?
Dude, man, I don't know
What's happening?
what's happening.
Yeah. No, I'm just confused. I just.
Oh, I was just talking about what do you deem as viral, like going viral, and how do you compare that? Like, because the way I understood your guys' concept is you're trying to not be at the top of the trend, but to be late. You're trying to get
We
the
want
wave at the
set
bottom and then try to ride
trends,
upwards.
yeah.
Correct.
See, eventually, so that is something we can achieve with time and data that we can get access to, right? Our sole purpose right now, what we are focusing on, is to reduce the cost that some of these people charge when it comes to production of the content. Charlie?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Yeah?
that's
So, let me explain with Pilot in two different ways. Building a prediction model for virality is something that will come with time, with data, and accessing it is how we see it. Is that the product? No. Will that give us defensibility over time? Yes, because that's data that we can hold on to. What Pilot really solves for people is the sheer amount of content production cost that people have to deal with. So if right now, if you try to hunt for an editor, I can assure you, you will be contacted with 10 people. 9 will be shit, 1 will be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's purely expensive not because he's good. He's purely expensive because he's giving you his time and convenience that instead of a month, I'll give you your video in a week. Skill is same for everyone, right? So what really Pilot's trying to solve is that constraint that people are having when it comes to building their content or making content for them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we begin.
Okay.
Why we pitch to a lot of businesses is we are trying to create an agent that can handle the whole process for you, that can significantly bring down your cost. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the person who's trying.
That's right. No, you can go ahead.
No, I am listening. Sorry, I really am.
That's all right.
You're talking about how you're I've misunderstood the
What
key
is
concept of your product,
see,
and instead your main product pitch is cost reduction, not so much.
It's time efficiency
and cost.
So
reduction.
essentially, we streamline content production.
Yeah.
Hence, it's an agent which does the whole content production.
Yeah, it's not a virality manufactured prediction engine.
It's not.
It's more
it's
of
something
a.
that will come with time. Because right now, if you ask Meta, can it understand a trend before it picks up? Of course it can. You know how? Because each trend that reaches 100 million view shows a similar trajectory in terms of its response on socials. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah.
It's a pattern, right? It's a pattern recognition.
100%.
So that same pattern recognition is what we can achieve with time.
Reverse engineer their algorithm.
Enough time working with people and bringing that data for them. So it's a byproduct of what we'll end up doing for companies. But to get there and to essentially become like a prediction model, or to be able to go and have that massive data understanding, we are streamlining content right now.
Yeah.
Because that is a very big bottleneck right now in the industry. On an average, a agency charges $2,000 a month, even if you're a small business owner, and they hand you a slop of 3 videos.
And they still take 6 hours of your time.
Yes.
And we have kept it very open. So let's say if you as an individual ever want to make content, you have the option not to go with AI. You can, if let's say you can record your own videos, you can send it on to the agent and it will edit that video and give it to you. Essentially, this agent can be plugged in any type of content you want. If you don't want to record yourself, fine. We'll make an AI for you that records it. So essentially what we do is we streamline that process for you.
Yeah.
And with the more we are, because we are cross-platform. We are not on one platform. Yeah.
So what happens when it becomes mandated that you must disclose the video's AI?
Yeah, so right now,
how does your product position itself? Because I could easily see that happening within the next year.
Yeah. So no, it's already happening. So right now, when we post our videos with Pilot, we select an option that says this is created with AI. Does it ask is the editing part and research part done with AI? No. It asks, is the person in the image, is that AI?
Yeah.
It does not affect our performance. So
it's for the model's understanding.
That's crazy.
No, I can show you a guy with over 1 million followers who uses AI to make all his videos. AI is only bad when you can't tell that it's AI.
Yeah.
So it's
when you can tell that it's AI, I mean.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like it's only bad when you
see, because what has happened is, I'll tell you, Charlie, people have realized that it's inevitable to not come across AI. But what they are really looking at people for is what content is this guy putting out? Like, is he giving me a good value out of what I've just watched?
Yeah.
Right? There's a reason that even motion graphic videos, which have no face, no human making them, or those YouTube
animated
animated videos go crazy, is because the information behind them is good that people don't listen to.
Yeah.
So
have you seen the Jew sitting in a Rolls Royce giving life advice? Have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
There's an AI.
Dude, man, you're into some weird side of Instagram.
No, there's a million plus followers. The guy grew an account to 1 million followers in like a few months, less than 2 months. It's a Jewish guy dressed as a proper Jewish person, and they're sitting in a blue Rolls Royce and they're talking about money, and it's fully AI. It's the advice is good, but the character is AI. Even I can tell, and I would still listen to the video. I would still play the whole video out because the advice is good.
I know that to me, that becomes scary. And like maybe this is my old man talking because I'm like a few years older than both of you guys, okay? And I go like, if there's someone is completely AI generated, okay, how can you then trust the facts that are going behind it? Because there's no
Yeah.
accountability that goes
Yeah.
behind it.
So that's gonna be
See,
a
now that
overall
is-
thing that's.
One second.
Yeah.
So now accountability behind it is very fair, but now people are wanting accountability. So like, if a brand is putting a content that's AI generated, they still want it to be accountable towards that company. Like you cannot just say, "Oh, it's AI. There's no mistakes." Hence the guardrails, the checks that we still put in, even with our product,
Yeah.
is that it's going to get approved with an human thought.
I don't know.
But he's saying as an end user, when he
Yeah.
knows that he's watching something that's made by AI, he also questions the legitimacy of the content purely because the person talking is not a real person.
Yeah.
But that shift is going to have to be made throughout, because every blog article, every
Yeah, I know. Like,
newspaper
I've
article
looked
is,
at a bunch of places now, and they're like, you look at the staff, and it's just all AI. They just fake the whole staff. Okay. They make it sound like a human. No. You go to, like I've looked at some really grey areas of how to make money. Okay. But I have morals, and I refuse to go there. But like, if you wanted to make money in some crazy ways, you can like make fake people, and then make fake courses to sell people, or make fake OnlyFans accounts.
yeah.
Be aware.
Okay, with all that crap.
Be
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah.
I know someone who's done that.
And it's like, you can make money off that.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
It is, but people watched hentai before as well.
No, but it's a key difference. Okay.
There, and I get where you're getting to.
It's like,
One's a cartoon and one's someone pretending to be.
yeah, pretty much. Like you can distinguish between fictionality. It's like people go and they watch a movie and they go, it's a fantasy, okay? But if you go see a documentary and you're like,
The documentaries with.
why has he got laser guns in World War One? Okay, you're like, what's happening here?
But in that case, do you think if it's declared this is AI and you choose to watch it, in that case, is it wrong?
No.
But the problem is
the issue
people
they're
not disclosing
it. The issue is they're not disclosing it. Because there's plenty of 18 plus AI chatbots out there.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, look at the whole thing X did. Okay, where you paid money.
I know. Yeah.
Like, what if, dude? It's a free market. Do whatever you want. Okay, but if you're trying to manipulate people, that's where I'm like. So.
But do you know what? In the next few years, it's gonna be so easy to make videos with AI, and it's gonna be so easy to make graphics. It's already extremely easy to make graphics with AI.
Yeah.
That it's not gonna make sense to open up a what's the Procreate and use that, or Photoshop, and then design something from scratch when AI can make most of 90% of it for you.
Yeah.
So in a few years time, that's going to be the case with video as well. And then in your mind, you're probably going to always assume that I don't know if this video, how genuine it is. You're always going to assume the worst. And
editing though, okay, like if you edit something in AI, that's different. Then you've literally gone, this person doesn't exist, this is a faceless person. That's the reason why even like YouTube channels that are faceless I don't trust. Okay? This could be a real person. Even years ago, faceless YouTube channels don't trust. Okay? Because when you have zero accountability behind it, dude, you can say whatever.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sometimes people do like that though, because it's faceless and because they are able to be open.
Yeah, but it comes down. They can be open. They can say whatever. Okay. But this is always, maybe this is like my skepticism in the world. It gets to this point where I'm like, you have to say what everything they're saying with a grain of salt.
Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. But then you get to the weird issue of, anyway, so many different issues. But okay, so the main selling point of your product is not viral marketing. That is the
Byproduct,
side consequence
Yeah.
of your product.
Because no one can predict virality. how can you predict it? Right?
Well,
this-
it's like saying no one
this-
can predict the stock market.
No,
as soon as you
there's
predict it, it
patterns. See,
changes.
yeah, that's a fair point, right? You can predict based on your charts that you read, candles that you read, to guess what an outcome could reach, because many of them have similar patterns.
Yeah.
It's a end outcome that will happen with time. Is it something that we pitch? No, because no one knows. There's
No,
so much
right.
stupid stuff out there that you can.
That's how, when you guys were discussing it, it came across.
Oh,
to me.
yeah, fair.
Mm.
Okay, and
Understood.
that's the reason why I came back and I'm like, I thought about it, I'm like thinking. I'm like, how do you guys get virality? How does it? Because when I was discussing it, that's how I felt it was pitched.
Then we should actually change the way we pitch
But
them.
I never pitched that we make a video go viral.
Whatever was said,
That's how I felt it.
That's fair.
That's
No,
what-
we
if that's
can
what-
adapt into it.
yeah.
It's like that.
that's what it made him feel then.
Yeah, maybe focus more on the cost saving aspect rather than the algorithm trying to pick off the competitors.
No,
Because I inferred that as.
But can I say something?
Yeah.
It was because you were more curious towards that aspect that you asked more questions about that aspect, which is why we talked
So
more about that.
why we have the competitors is just to it's a data
So
collection thing, right? I'll tell you how our agent works. So let's say you want to make a video.
Yeah.
What would your ideal steps be?
Well, yes. First step is to see what type of videos people are making. Okay.
But
Yeah.
do you copy their script? No, you just watch it, or you collect what they're
Yeah,
making.
you collect it. You collect data on what they're
Train
saying.
yourself
Yeah, you train yourself.
and then make a video in your style, but with
Yeah.
what
You
you've seen.
But a lot of people just wing it though. Okay.
Yes,
It-
but
Lots
then
of
it
people just go and they're like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. I don't care about the trend. I don't care about this.
but
Yeah.
then a
It's
lot
a-
of those
Mhm.
lot of the times
What?
those people don't end up
No,
Yeah, I know.
no. It's not like that. It's not
because
like
I've
that.
done that.
No, I'll yeah,
Sorry.
I'll tell you. It's like what you say is correct, right? But why understanding? It's called market research. Why
Yeah.
is not for virality? It is just to understand an idea on what the
Yeah,
content's being
yeah.
made.
Probability of it.
Essentially, it's like talking about crypto in 2020 was probably getting more views than talking
Yeah.
about AI.
Yeah.
But the graphs changed now.
Yeah.
So it's a gradual understanding of what people want to watch or
Yeah.
what people are making more content on. That's it.
Yeah.
We do not take any sort of data other than that.
Yeah.
So we just want to know competitor. Data is just to understand, are the people in your space making videos on TikTok? Are they? If most of them are not, maybe the company that we work with, we can give them a suggestion that, hey, let's push your content more
Yeah.
on TikTok because people in your industry are not. And let's test, is it helping us out?
Yeah.
It's a gap that we can find.
Yeah. No,
So
I
it's very
understand.
direct data that you can, if you were going to make content for your company, you would research. That's the same logic we've put into the AI.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
no.
a behavior, not even behavior, like you get what I mean, right?
Yeah,
It's
no,
just,
I understand. You're basically making an AI marketing agent that sits there and does the A to Z process of creating an advertisement for the consumer.
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. So that is what your product is.
yeah.
It's the reduction of friction between multiple different departments that lead
Lead.
into
The same outcome.
yeah.
And yeah, that's literally what.
You know what he asked me when we were designing this? He said me, you have made a lot of videos. What's your process of making a video? And then I had listed down my process. Then he said, oh, how do we automate? Like, because our assumption that we are working on is an AI is as good as a human. If a human takes an year to learn something, the process that I learn through is by watching other people, getting inspired by my past knowledge, combining all of that to make something. We just try to replicate the same thing for AI to do, and the AI should be able to make something as good as a human.
Yeah, definitely. We'll probably make it better. Let's be
Yeah.
honest, okay. So,
And then once we are able to make that, we can sell it to companies, and instead of hiring a person, they can hire an AI which will do it for 10 times less.
yeah, exactly. Never sleep. It'll be cheaper
Do
than
it faster.
outsourcing it to like third world countries, which is freelance these days anyway. Like,
Sure. And I won't lie, we've come across some agencies which are charging upwards of like $3,000 for 1 minute videos,
yeah.
which the AI can make for nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Now, only
just-
now.
Now,
Like in
it's possible
like the
now.
last few months, since the last few months, it's become possible.
And now this, I feel like, and what happened was, you know how this actually started? We started doing everything manually, like an agency does. We got scammed by such people for like, what, roughly
$700-800.
$700-800, where we gave an other, content on this editing agency. They scammed us with our money. So then we were like, this is a bottleneck that we literally faced when we
Yeah.
tried to run a separate business. So then that's how we got more into this. And then we spoke with a lot of businesses, and it's become like a accepted practice that, hey, my editor has decided that he needs another day to complete my video, and he's just gonna sit at home because he can't do it now.
Yeah.
Not
And
right.
It's like, yeah, because you're held at like some gunpoint ransom and stuff like that.
And that's not how it should work. Like, it's more from like the industry not working the way it should work.
Yeah.
They-
Obviously, for the now editing becomes more streamlined, and it's only for the premium customers who want a human's creativity and maybe someone with years and years of experience working across a bunch of industries.
Yeah, but like,
who
you know,
would- yeah.
every barbershop doesn't care about that. Okay.
As in, yeah, to
Like,
make
they-
content.
they're
Yeah,
just like-
they just want to post something so that they are
Yeah.
visible.
Like, if like for a barbershop, that I could easily see where it's like they're like, oh, they want someone kind of like to be there to do a photo or something like that.
Mm.
But then at the same time, you can also just be like, rip it with AI. Does
Mm.
that make sense? Like, you could just be like, hey, take a photo of the guy,
Mm.
okay? Chuck in AI,
Make the
and
hairstyle.
AI is like, hey, make a video of this.
Hmm.
Because there's so many videos that are like that. Okay?
Yeah.
Where it's like, take someone's face, hairstyle, make a video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And AI just fills in the gaps.
Yeah. So we found such bottlenecks in different steps. So we found one in editing, like what the problem editors have. Some other bottleneck was with the way market research happens. So we realized like a lot of marketing people they go off of their bias, right? When they are creating their
Yeah.
content. AI, we can not try to create a bias with it.
Yeah.
And we can also create a better understanding in terms of how the company has worked over the years.
If it's 100-year-old company, they've been doing marketing for 100 years.
So
for
why
example.
can't we take our learnings from what's already within the company
Yeah.
and train your own model on that?
Yeah.
And you can learn something. It's not like it's gonna always work in a direction, but hey, there's still that
If
data
something's
which
worked
can help.
before, there's a higher likelihood
So
that it's
I
gonna
think you
work.
got what we
Yeah, yeah,
eventually
yeah.
want to get
Yeah.
or like are doing, and I think you got confused with the byproduct, which I feel will come.
I thought the byproduct
Was
the product?
the main product.
Can
Yeah.
never be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can-
That's the part that I was confused.
Yeah.
I was like sitting here. I was like, how do you like picking going viral?
Man,
Like,
you cannot.
No, you can't. It's too hard. And that's the reason why. Like my first question from here was like, what do you determine to be viral?
Hmm. He started by saying what is viral. How do you determine if something is viral? I said, oh, it has 5 times the amount of views.
Not five.
For
Yeah.
example,
Yeah.
the number of followers the person has, or number of average views, something like that. It's an outlier video, is a viral video.
So we believe with time we can reach a stage where we have that. That's why it's a prediction sort of model.
But then, okay, based off this one,
Yeah.
I have a question. Does that mean every post I make is viral on my Instagram?
Let's see.
Because I have
You have 230 followers.
yeah, and then look at most of the views.
I can't see the post
Oh,
views.
you can't see them. Okay, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
That's not viral.
But
yeah,
yeah,
I
fair.
know. I'm just
Yeah.
using
Yeah, yeah.
his.
No,
way
you know,
of
but that
determining.
happens. That has happened to me as well. My post has 22,000 views. It's probably just people who've opened my profile, and it counts views multiple times. So if someone's opened my profile 5 times, I'm gonna accumulate views over time. And if I haven't posted, like I hadn't posted in 1 year,
Oh, is this guy completely AI?
who? Yeah, his voice, his face, everything is
Fuck,
AI.
I could tell that immediately.
No way.
I just said it.
Cause I told you I'm sending. Really? I mean,
Did
yeah.
you tell me you were sending it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just looked at it and I was like, oh, this
Which
is AI.
which one did you see?
The first image gave it away.
Show me.
The first pinned one. This one.
That is not AI.
No way.
That's real.
You tell me the bottom guy is.
Yeah, it's an interview. How can it be AI? He's interviewing Sam Altman.
Oh, man. I don't know. To me, it just looked it.
See, so you can't even tell.
I can't. You're right. I can't
But-
tell.
See, I think a lot of people are moving in a direction where it's accepted, but they still want the thoughts to resonate with originality, with what's
Mm.
behind.
Oh yes, I forgot about this, but I just remembered this again. How do you know New York Times isn't publishing bullshit?
Oh, I don't. I think they're all publishing bullshit.
Yeah, but then you
They
still
always
choose
have
every
this.
news channel. It's
Yeah.
you can never verify, but it's upon them to to do their due diligence
the
and
trust sort of thing.
yeah. So over time, anyone can build trust. Like this guy is using AI, but because him as a person has worked in the industry for I think at least 10 years, and he has done whatever he's talking about. He is very knowledgeable, and I know his videos, even though they are AI, he's giving the instructions and he's giving a direction and his insights into the script, which is why whatever output I'm getting, it's gonna be of value to me because it's teaching me something that I didn't know coming from someone who's been in the industry for 10 years. The means to that transaction is through an AI video, but
Yeah.
it's still value being transferred into me. So over time, an AI avatar can also build trust.
Yeah. I know. I guess it's too broad of a generalization to say the New York Times is bullshit, okay? Because it gets into my personal bias of like information, echo chambers, and
Can
things
be.
like that, okay?
Can
That's why we often say like parts of news is bullshit, okay? Not because the news is wrong, okay?
But they
It's
have
leaning
bias.
towards one side.
Yeah, it goes to
yeah.
one side,
Mm.
and like it could. And the issue we have these days is language. Okay, the language we use now is so aggressive compared to how it used to be. Okay, so if you look at like newspapers especially from New York Times, okay, unless they were like really pushing an agenda, like you have like the Boston Massacre, okay. Only 5 people died. Is that really a massacre? Okay. So, what determines to be a massacre? Like these words are like so aggressive.
Yeah.
Now these words are used so much more.
Because
often.
they've been bought out by. I mean, in India, this is a very big problem. Every major news agency has been bought out by one of the two political parties,
Yeah.
which is why when they talk about certain things that favor one party, they use less harsh words, and when they talk about something that is against that party, they use harsher words.
Yeah, exactly.
That's there, but imagine that wasn't the case, and if some independent news agency has a journal and they're publishing an article in a newspaper, for example, we can't with 100% certainty say that everything that's mentioned in it is true or not. We sort of have that sense of comfort because we know that on the other side a human has done it.
Yeah.
Versus
well,
an
it's
AI.
not just one human. It's
Multiple.
Normally multiple humans
Yeah.
that have a moral compass, and we can
Yeah.
address the moral compass because we can go, you're human, I'm human.
Yeah.
You would share
Yeah.
a moral compass because we're both human.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that concept of moral compass exists only for humans. So it's a social construct. It starts and ends with humanity,
Yeah.
and I'm sure our next generations will unlearn that.
But I don't think so. It's like
Because so much of stuff that's out there will be produced by AI that they can't it won't occur to them to doubt something just because.
propaganda. It's propaganda issues we have, same as Russia.
Hmm.
Okay, so Russians are a really great example of how propaganda affects them. Okay,
Okay.
Just mute them.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
If you're fine tuning AI, then aren't you making it more biased? I'm unmuted. Is that alright, Arya?
I don't know.
probably not then. Just
Okay.
leave it
Just
more.
let it be.
It's probably.
Guys, we want to end the stream right here. Thank you all for watching. I know been like 3 people watching throughout. Kavish and Tiara. Is it Anushka? I don't know who it is. One of them is me. But thank you so much.
Guys, bye bye.
Say bye to Kali as well.
Bye bye.
Very interesting stream, this one. Bye, guys. Oh, Kavish has said some things. I'll reply to you later, Kavish. Sorry.
And
I want to make sure that the last part gets in, so I'll wait for like 5 seconds before.
what last part?
I'll tell you.